Flint's username as database, and I'm like, who is that? And then, and I remember.
Sometimes I see Flint and I just say, "Who is that?"
I
Whoa!
have
Everybody,
never.
welcome to
I
chapter
have never
16
seen
of
Flint
our
actually.
D&D camp. Yeah, you have.
No, that's a
Yes,
lie.
you
I've seen
have.
him on camera.
You absolutely have. So,
I haven't
welcome
seen him
everybody
in person.
to chapter 16 of our Dawn of an Era campaign.
Josh didn't even give us any seconds to distract.
He was like, "I'm just gonna cut this off."
Yep, I'm just.
Hi,
I'm
Ramona.
just
How's
going on
life?
through. Myself, just Josh117, and
Did I want to turn?
And
Level
today
up.
we're playing
Flint,
Mech
Allie,
Arena.
Paul, and today, hey, that's what I did earlier today.
I don't need any.
Welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we will be talking about how to explore the underground. So first you're going to want to get very quiet.
I don't like this.
We're doing a guided meditation. Today I'm going to walk you through a guided meditation in relation to the Edmonton Oilers and winning the Stanley Cup.
Aren't they down 3-2?
Yeah, but they're best when they're down. I mean, last year they were down 3-0 and came back to win 3 games.
We've been live for approximately 30 seconds.
So today I learned that
we've been live for like 2 minutes now.
No, since us talking about 30 seconds.
My favorite minor league hockey team, the Charlotte Checkers, is
think
actually an affiliate of the Florida Panthers.
I think that's the quickest that we've been derailed from when all of us started talking about the game to something else outside the game. That was like a minute.
I'm sorry, hold on, wait, what were you saying about the Charlotte Checkers?
What is happening?
What'd you say about the Charlotte Checkers?
I was saying, I think by affiliation with the Checkers, I have to root for the Florida Panthers now. Isn't that how it works? You root for
No, absolutely not.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure.
I feel like that's how
I absolutely sure.
That's not how it works at all. You go to a Checkers game and there's a bunch of people who like wear other jerseys and stuff. There's actually a lot of Blackhawk fans, surprisingly. So no, you do not have to be. You don't have to choose affiliates.
Blackhawk is a subpar helicopter. I don't know why there are so many fans of that.
And also, if you did choose the Florida Panthers to be your NHL team, I would have to unfortunately unfriend you.
Like, no, I've already told you I chose the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah, and they're cool. My sister likes them. But my cousin is a Florida Panthers fan. And unfortunately, I can't just like uncousin him. I'm stuck to him through blood.
You can block him.
Well, I don't have him blocked actually. I text him. My mom texts him, and then I text him through my mom. My mom at first was like, "I'll just give you his phone number." Now she won't because she thinks I'm gonna be mean, which I'm not. but he likes to tell me how my team sucks.
That's not right. Well, he's the mean one.
Well, I can show you how easy it is to block somebody here. Let me right click.
He's gonna block me.
Melanie is blocked. I can no longer hear anything she says. That's not gonna kick me.
I don't know if he timed that or you did that. I'm not sure.
I feel like he had to have timed that.
That was hilarious.
I feel like Mel did that.
No, I was rolling
like
dice.
He did that.
He's having a grand time. I definitely did. He's also still in the chat. Like, he's not.
Yeah.
How do I unblock someone on Discord? Paul. Paul.
Did he message you asking
the
that?
same way,
no,
my
he
dude.
Sent that. So don't you go to friends and then I don't know. I've never blocked anyone, I don't think.
Ramona says whichever team is the team for the state, I like Oregon because it sounds like oregano.
Oh, well, I'm about to they don't have one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want to go closest, I'd go Seattle, Washington. And they have the Seattle Kraken. The Seattle Kraken are pretty cool. If you want general whimsy, you should go for the San Jose Sharks. They don't win, but they're fun. We call their rookies baby sharks. Yeah, unfortunately, Oregon is not a popular enough state to have. They don't have like a city or anything.
It's Oregon.
All right, there we are. She's on.
Hey, welcome back. Hey, did you hang up from the call or did it kick you?
It kicked me.
Did it actually? Are you playing?
We thought you did like a
I thought you fully faked all of that.
I did fully fake all of that.
Awesome.
Okay, what's the truth?
Does every state have a football team?
No.
There are 32
Yeah.
football teams in 50 states, so that's impossible.
Yeah, so no. Not every team.
Unless
yeah, the
you're
Sharks are
counting,
cool.
if
No,
you're
no, that's the
counting
Sharks.
college, yes.
Yeah, but there are 32 NHL teams. Seven of them are Canadian teams. So there are 25 US teams, but multiple states have multiple teams.
Why
like
is
New York
Ramona
has
yelling?
3 teams. I think California has
burped.
3 teams.
So I hate to
Uh,
break
Pennsylvania has
You did
2.
what?
So
but can we get back to D&D now?
yeah, my brain dissociated with the hockey.
I'm interacting with chat. I'm having a conversation with chat.
Do it in chat. Allie won't
So-
pay any attention to us. She'll just be talking.
Does
Yeah.
anybody remember what we did last time?
Moons.
Oh my god.
It's
Moons
about to be moons.
Moons plural. Go
Last
to
time
space.
How to space go?
Last time was the one with the underwater cavern that we were trying to block the landslide or unblock the landslide. Thunderwave for the first time.
Oh my god, I turned into a bear.
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
did.
turned into
Yeah,
a bear,
it was a
confused
bear.
the crap out of the paladin. I tricked a barrier spell with an illusion of myself as the person who cast the illusion. Good times were had all
And
around.
then we face planted into the mud.
That too, yes. Well, you face planted. I landed with much more
All right.
forum.
I don't know what I did.
What is happening?
But I accidentally like pulled up like the code of a website.
Press F12.
It's
Oh.
fine, I already. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay, bye.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
All right, Josh. How's life?
Yeah.
How you doing?
So, as you all were correct, you went to the site of a landslide, helping out Hayes with sort of the general area around their tower. You solved that problem,
We're
and
so
Hayes
good.
was talking to you about the crown you all received, which has several indentations for different magical gems, and when that is completed, it'll help Joe Paladin against the Draco Rage. Reminder for audience and all my players, Draco Rage is that crazy thing that happens where every single dragon-blooded being in the entire material plane slowly goes completely violent and destroys everything around them.
I'm
Lovely
gonna kill
time.
you all.
Yeah, so...
Quick question.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you have to like entirely rewrite your plan for like the crown and where we were going next with this campaign simply because Paul decided to make a Joe Warrior joke?
Tom
No.
Warrior.
Or Tom Warrior joke?
No.
Or we were always planning on going and getting crystals for this crown?
There was going to be something that you all had to do with the crown before it was just going to work. It didn't just stop at the crown.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's
Yeah.
not Paul's fault.
That would have
Yet.
been really funny if he like completely.
Honestly, I
I
thought it
rewrote
was great
history.
spur of the moment role playing because I didn't plan for that to happen. He just did it, and I was like, "All right, that's fine," because it's funny. It's like, why not? It doesn't harm anything that I'm doing, so sure. It just takes on a
If
completely
anything,
different
it
personality.
actually helps what you're doing because it's like, hey, we need crystals for the crown. Why? Because the paladin goes nuts every time we put it on his head, and we want him to stop going nuts for 5 minutes.
And then you get
Yeah.
to demonstrate it, which is very funny.
Right, and it's like we can't use the item right now. Why? Because it creates a different personality. You need to do X in order to fix that. So that's what we're doing. So she gave you the location of the first gem in a city named Eldercrest, which just so happens to be across the Moon Shadow River or across the Stargazer's Lake, where you all were also going to be heading to for a quest that only is able to be accessed during the full moon. And you all were planning to head out there from Sedramore. So let me pull us over to our classic Anxious Papaya, where
It's
you
still
all
gay!
were up to a couple shenanigans. Yeah, it's still June. So yes.
It's still true.
Gotta keep I literally 90 to 95% of the things that you guys draw on here, I try to keep. As just like relics of the time. Let's see.
Right, I forgot about the notice board. The notice board. The non-binary.
Non-binary there.
Did I write that? I didn't think I wrote it.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay.
It was one of you two, yeah.
No, it was definitely me. The flag and the non-binary. So, yeah.
All right, fair enough. So the plan that you all had was to hit the lake before going to Eldercrest. You're gonna help.
Hit it.
What do I have in my notes here? You're gonna help Troomba save his brother Goomba, who has been missing for at least 2 months when you all found him. So now, coming up to this time where the full moon's gonna be, it would be 3 months. Before you all headed out, was there anything that you all wanted to do or figure out or prepare?
Hit the lake.
Well, since we
It's like every country singer ever hitting the lake, you know?
No, you said it and reminded me. Sorry. Carry on.
Go ahead.
No, mine's off topic. Please don't let me talk.
Okay.
What about
Since we decided we're going to the Full Moon Lake quest on our way to the other place, my head hurts. I've already forgotten the name of that other place.
Oh dear.
Do we have time to do a long rest before we go, or do
I thought we already did that.
Did we already do that?
I thought so.
Did what?
Long rest.
Did we?
Didn't we?
Because like we did the short rest when we all took a shower at Hayes's place.
Oh.
I'm missing a ton of hit points, so I don't think we long rested.
I don't think we ever stated that we did.
Yeah, so that's why I'm wondering. Like, I have like almost no spell slots.
Yeah, we should long rest.
Okay.
The question there
I
is:
see.
do we have time to long rest?
Yes.
For no particular reason.
I can just go ahead and communicate that. Yes, you definitely have time.
Awesome, long rest.
I guess I should pull up my character sheet.
Oh shoot, paladins get to use 2 attacks per action? I have been doing combat all wrong.
Did you unlock a second attack? Because you do at some point.
Maybe? It just says it on my sheet. I'm not sure when or how that happened, but it says attacks per action 2.
I think it might be level.
Oh yes, because you got the level 5 extra attack. Yeah.
Extra attack. We go boom boom.
Sad, only 1 attack per action noises because I'm a bard.
Yeah. Yeah, bards don't do that.
That's cracking me up.
Paladins, fighters, and I think barbarians as well will get like multiple attacks.
Barbarian.
So
Switch
there's
back.
that.
There we go.
Let me see here. So yeah, long rest. Was there anything else that you all wanted to do or prepare? Keep in mind where, since it's been a while, I can give sort of an illustration of how you guys got there the first time. You all went to Moonshadow River, where you all got on a raft. Does anybody remember whose raft that was?
It was Grant's.
Yes.
I almost said Grunt.
You haven't seen Grant for a little while, so you don't know exactly where he is.
He's probably fine.
But
We get to a rematch.
Can we
with
follow up on that? I feel like that keeps getting dropped as if that's a big mystery.
oh, I don't. So this is just me being me. I don't intend that to be a big mystery. I just kind of want to keep repeating NPC names, so then
They
people
stick.
remember. Yeah, because when I've been in you all's shoes, I've struggled to remember NPC names. So as a DM, I'm like, oh, if I say the name multiple times, if I say this is where you last saw them, that sort of thing, it'll help paint the narrative a little bit better.
Gotcha.
That's that specific thing. Thank you for calling that out, though, because that is sometimes what people be like, oh, you haven't seen them for a while, and that can be a way of saying, oh yeah, they're just gone somehow. But no. My intention with that is just to like repetition and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it just thundered outside of my apartment.
Oh my
Yep,
god,
just did
there
here
was
too.
like a massive thing of thunder earlier. It freaked me out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it scared our doggo too.
It was quite thunderous.
Yeah. No, the one last week, oh my goodness, I was so nervous. I thought I was gonna have to cancel stream because it was my sim stream last Thursday. Like 15 minutes before, we had like such a bright lightning strike. It literally cut our power for like not even like 20 seconds, and then it thundered and the power came back on. But we were all like, "Oh."
Yeah, it was just like it like cut it off and it immediately all came back on, but it was the whole house.
Yeah, it was very odd. But
Very
anyway.
odd. Yeah. So you all were on Grant's raft. You all sailed down the Moonshadow River, and it emptied out into.
And we fought the giant fish. Don't forget about the giant
The
fish.
Yeah, you
fish.
did. Giant catfish. There was like 5 of them. So you guys fought those
Big
off.
fish.
It was very Journey to the Center of the Earth
Sure.
movie with Brendan Fraser. It's a good one.
I like vaguely remember what you're talking about.
I have it on DVD if you want to watch it.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll be right over.
Impromptu movie night.
Yeah.
We're pausing D&D. It's fine.
Yeah.
So you all went down that river to Stargazer's Lake. Grant led you all off onto the island, and that's where you ended up meeting. I have to keep checking my notes as to which
Troomba
one.
or
you met.
Troomba.
Troomba, yeah.
Troomba,
Troomba.
Troomba.
And that was on the way for the whole Harpy Lady temple thing that you all did. That's where Clint got stuck in the wall. That was that.
That was a good one.
Wow.
You guys arrived at that dungeon, and that's how that session ended.
Oof.
Was him getting stuck in the wall.
That feels like so long
So
ago.
it's not just how we ended that session. That's how we ended 2024.
Is
Are you
it really?
kidding?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
2024.
That's an excellent note to go
That's
off on. That was all.
that's
That means
so
that was like 6-7 months ago.
Wow.
Wow.
We've progressed, guys.
Look at this. It
Yeah.
is chapter 16.
What month did we start this in?
It was October?
I'm guessing. I want to say it was around that time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because like me getting stuck in the wall was only like our 5th session, I think.
Yeah, like 5th or 6th, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Let me see when I
Hold
have
on.
my first notes. My first notes come from late September.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I think we started in October because I have notes from the 7th talking about the very first thing that Azaria did was speaking to a cat. And that's dated
And they would
October
do it
7th.
again.
So yeah.
Wild.
What day? October 7th fall on for this year. I just have to see. Okay, so I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
No. This is a good idea.
Is it?
October 7th this year is a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I know we normally do D&D on Monday, but just for the sake of it being like a full year since we started the campaign, would we want to do D&D that Tuesday instead?
That's really far in the future, but sure.
Yeah, we could try to plan to do that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yay!
So Mel, oh my god,
Mm.
why? Okay, Mel posted the first VOD of
Oh, that's why I
D&D
grabbed
on
my
her
phone.
on her channel, September 26th, 2024.
Is that the date
So
of it too?
What?
'Cause-
It says streamed the 24th. So
Alright.
September 24th
Wow.
is the first time.
That's
So it'll
okay.
be.
bonkers.
Someone check the calendar. Let's go to September.
It's really far back.
That would be September 24th would be a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
So I don't know if we'd be able to do that Wednesday, but like definitely that week we could, or whenever we do D&D around then.
I'd be
I
down.
can be persuaded to burn an hour or hour and a half of PTO so I can be here at 6.
On Wednesday,
Yes.
I don't know what my Wednesdays are gonna look like that far out.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyways, we have
I'll
plenty of
I'll
time to
have
figure it out.
flexibility, but yeah.
Yeah, we have plenty of time in the future to figure that out.
Yeah, we don't have to plan the whole logistics of it now. I just brought it up as
Yeah.
like this would be a cool idea if we did.
Yeah. Someone write that down. Someone write it down.
Write
Someone
that
put it in the Discord.
I'm putting it in the Discord. Did it.
No additional information. Just September 24th.
I figured you guys would get it.
24th on a Wednesday. Yeah, I'll make sure my other D&D isn't scheduled for that week, and we could do it.
I do like that everyone did it slightly differently as well.
Yeah, Mel with the September 24th. Flint with the potential D&D 1-year stream September 24th on a Wednesday. And then me, first D&D, September 24th, 2024. I pinned my message because I felt like it was the most concise.
Wow.
Then there's Paul, just posting SpongeBob memes.
Yeah.
That's what I
Write
do.
that down, write that down.
Sounds alright.
Oh man, I love that it is 6:24 and we have not actually done anything.
Because we keep, as a collective, we keep getting a little distracted, and that happens. But we're gonna try to get back on track.
So let me re-rail us for a second, if you wouldn't mind, Josh.
Re-rail.
I have to do my morning routine. Well, it's like derailing, but it's re-railing. We're getting the train back on the rails.
Oh, that's
Since
cute.
we long rested, I presume that means everyone went to bed, everyone wakes up.
Oh, did we go to
everyone's
long? I thought we didn't
different-
decide that. Did we long rest?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
clicking
Josh
long
said we had
rest.
time to long rest.
I long
Yeah,
rested.
we did. Yeah.
I long rested.
Cool.
So because we've long rested, everyone's gonna be waking up at different times. We're gonna be starting the day at different times.
Oh no.
What did I have to roll again to practice shapeshifting with the mimic?
I knew that was coming. Like,
That's an excellent question. I actually don't remember what I had.
Wait,
here
so
rolled
are
last
you
time.
not long resting?
I did.
You are?
But after long resting, I wake up, and in the interim between me waking up and you guys all kind of going and doing your thing and waking up and doing your routines, I play with the mimic.
I mean, you've got
Go
two of us
burst
who
down the
long
door
rest
to play
half
with
the
the
time
mimic
that
as
you
well.
do.
That's true. So the two people that would actually have time to do this in this case are Ashwa and Azaria. Not you, unfortunately.
Ah.
Because we'll be done doing whatever. We have 4 extra hours to do our routine.
That's
once we
right.
wake up.
You can engage in secret nightly activities.
I don't like that.
All right, so anyway, we go outside of the tavern. We go in the direction of Moonshine River. Hey, Josh, what do I have to roll to just grab random things like leaves or sticks or maybe my own dagger and play with the mimic while we walk?
Can you do that?
You are
Can
too-
multitask?
I'll make it even easier on you so that you can fully focus on training the mimic. Cherry will carry you to where we're going.
Thank you.
Ride sitting down.
I was
You
about
were-
to ask if I could long rest as an animal, like in wild shape, and then I realized that wild shape only lasts like 2 hours. So the answer.
Yeah, this
You
level
can
is pretty
short rest an animal for.
How close are you to just like defaulting to being in wild shape at all times?
Being a bear, I'm as close as I can be, but I don't have the actual ability to do it as my character is the thing.
Yet.
That's the only thing stopping me.
Okay, well, glad to know where we are on the druid timeline here.
Yeah.
Clint, to answer your question, you are too focused and driven on the current task as far as re-railing us in order to do that at this time. That's the situation you find yourself in. What is saying? Why are you
Flint
saying
misspelled
Joe is
my-
hungry?
Flint didn't spell my name right.
Can't see the whole name.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. You
gotta
can like
Allie's
click on it or
You've
hover
been
over
with
it.
me this entire. I literally rolled in the chat above you.
That is true. It does say that right there. Anywho's it.
And
If we don't
remember-
do anything else, I
Remember,
will take
Azaria
us
is
to...
part Minotaur.
Oh god. I will take us to Moon Shadow River as soon as I figure out how to get this out of the archive folder. Give me just a
Moon
second.
shadows plural.
Can I
I
drag
like
it
that
into?
Dadbot / Kermit has just enough characters to fully fit.
Yeah.
Move. Oh, there we go.
Ah, fish!
Oh,
Look at it!
there's a single. Oh, you know who likes fish?
Oh no.
Who?
Oh, the bear! The
Bear.
bear!
Oh, yeah.
Is that the boat?
I love that Flint got it immediately.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I don't know what.
A
I don't know
Yeah,
giant
that-
bolt of
this over
lightning
here
just.
is.
that
flipped
can't
down
be
and
that
right
can't
in
be a
front of me.
boat because we're looking for a raft. Our friend has a raft.
Are we back here
So-
for looking
You
for the
say?
raft specifically, or were we just gonna follow the river?
Oh, I don't
I'm
know.
a- That's up to you all because when you get to the river, there is no one in sight.
Well,
Where are we?
don't we have freeze water or something? Or was that the wand? That was the wand.
That was the wand, but you also
Free-
like really
What?
want
Water?
to.
Why is there a giant pottery vase thing?
Because people keep drawing stuff.
Why it's an upside down mushroom.
Ah, the sail.
triangle.
It got deleted.
Oh boy, I wonder who's drawing.
Wow.
Flynn,
Can I
what are you
prevent them
doing?
from drawing stuff?
You just ban Paul from drawing.
What
Paul
happens-
is banned
dude,
from
what
the
happens if
drawing
I block
cell.
you?
In a direction.
Oh, it's getting windy out
I do
there.
Are you gonna start walking?
Yeah, it's getting dark
Yep,
too.
I'm walking this way. I
Clint.
do remember it being this way. Hold on.
Question:
Way.
which way
Yeah.
is the river flowing?
Probably
the way that
the arrow.
The way that arrow's pointing, yeah.
Boop, boop,
Hmm.
boop.
So technically, the current would carry me.
You're gonna transform into a bear and just start floating down the river?
Maybe.
They're gonna Winnie the Pooh it is what's
I
gonna
was
happen
Oh
here.
my goodness.
Thinking about it, I'm just thinking about
This
it. I'm
poor
not gonna do
bear
it.
is gonna be like, oh, hi, Aurora, I didn't realize you were right there.
This poor bear. The poor bear's me.
Yeah, you're gonna traumatize your bear self.
There,
That's how that works.
myself is the bear self. There is no separate conscious. There's no separate trauma. It's all the same me.
Are you the bear or is the bear you? Is the question.
The bear is me.
We
We
are
are one.
the bear. Well, Joe and Cherry are having a moment. Mel, push her in. No! Ramona, no!
Push.
I could push Clinton.
Push who in? Push me in?
Push you in.
Casually
You
walks
push me
all
in.
the
I'm just
way
gonna
over
turn into a
here.
bear.
Okay.
I'm hiding in the
So
grass.
as you all
I'm a
walk
Pokemon.
to, unfortunately, the edge of the frame,
Help!
we can say that's what are you saying? Help to?
Nothing.
Okay.
We're stuck in this frame.
You all can walk to the lake, which takes a decent amount of time, but you get there. We could say
Define
the
a
sun
decent
is
amount of time.
what?
Wait, I can't
How
move
much
my
is a decent
character.
amount of
Oh
time?
my gosh!
Maybe like 3 or 4 hours.
Did you ban him from being
Oh.
able to move his character?
No.
He can't move it.
Oh.
I still had the draw selected. It was drawing, my bad. But it was drawing white because I was making a sail, so I couldn't see that I was drawing.
Never
Sounds
mind.
like
I
you,
blamed you. I blamed you, Josh. And in fact, it was Paul.
90% of the issues you guys have with this is
This-
user error. So
Yeah.
Random, can I
Everything is
float
fine.
down the river on Cherry?
I
Please.
suppose you could, yeah.
Yeah.
Cherries are buoyant.
A surf, like a wind
Haven't you
current
seen
just takes
Titanic?
away-
I
Oh,
have seen Titanic, and you know what was floating? Not the chair. It was the door.
It was wood.
You're
All right,
poor.
just because it's wood though
flat.
doesn't mean it can structurally.
Plus, you're
I
a
know.
dragonborn.
I tried explaining that to Rose, but she made Jack sink anyway.
Yeah, right.
They could
Okay,
have.
so you all are walking
Anyways.
across the river, or walking along the river,
It was big enough for two.
and as the sun is setting, you all reach the lake, and you all kind of come on the edge of the lake. We'll say that's where you all are.
Okay, what
Is
are we
that the-
standing on?
Yeah, is this a pier?
Oh, this is the old. Those are the old raft
This is a
drawings.
very
Yeah.
large
Oh.
cyclical lake.
Those are the old raft drawings. We're gonna say that's the bank of the lake.
Okay, well, let's make it more bank-like.
Oh, it just started pouring rain here.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that means it must be coming soon for us.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna move you back over here real quick.
Yeah,
There we
let's
go.
see.
Oh, what? Hey!
Bank.
You can't just teleport. You guys don't have those abilities yet.
Yes, I can.
Does
Look at
anybody
me
still
go.
have their DoorDash app?
Why?
No.
No, you're not getting food, dude. I
Are
have
you
no
sure?
money.
Did
Why do
send
you
me some
ask?
food?
Because you know what? I saw a tweet earlier that was like, "Does anybody still have their DoorDash app?"
I did
So-
delete all my food delivery apps so that I would stop spending money on food
Did you
delivery. Also,
really?
I would never actually order food in this weather. That would be cruel.
Yeah, no, that would be awful. I would not do that. Oh
Cruel
my
and
goodness,
unusual
so
punishment
many.
right there.
The tree that's like flowering outside of my office window, it looks like it's snowing because of how many petals are just flying off of it. That tree is
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be naked.
Josh, will you bring me some McDonald's?
If you're
Yeah,
bringing
let me
him
hop on
McDonald's,
the-
can I have some McDonald's too, please?
Let me hop on my phone real quick
Oh,
and DM
dear,
from
what
the
is-
car.
I mean, we do live pretty close to a McDonald's.
Yeah, but that one's a little sketchy.
Josh is a
No,
big strong
no, it's
man.
not.
Oh my gosh, I just got a scam group chat. Click this link to do a 500,000 trading system unlocked. Get me out of here.
It's like a crypto thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Luckily,
Anyways.
crypto doesn't exist in the D&D world, so we're gonna go back to that. We're gonna
Yeah, that
say
works.
that you all are on the edge of the lake.
I'm on the edge
I'm
you
on
guys-
the edge.
of the
You guys
lake.
can
lake.
see the you guys can see the island in the middle with the same structure, the temple or the ruins that you guys saw when you also came here. You see a little figure on top, just kind of sitting there playing his lute.
I don't see any figure sitting there on top.
It's so small that we can'd see it yet. We'd have to zoom in, which is what we're
Hold
gonna be
on,
able to
hold
do.
on, hold on,
when we
hold
get
on,
there.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I got this. I got this.
All right.
Here's the beach.
Thanks. That really helps.
There you go.
I'm glad I can't see myself either now.
Allie, that is
That's
so
great.
tiny! Well, I figured
Okay.
Josh can pick us up and put us on top of the thing.
What happened to
Well,
Sherry?
okay, see, I didn't do that part. If you guys zoom in on the island, you'll see what I did.
Did you make a
All right,
tiny
so
little
There's a tiny
anyway,
little
Yeah,
dot?
that's it. That singular little dot there. I did that.
Nice.
Josh, you're gonna have to keep
Excellent.
making us taller. Or on
No,
top of
it's fine.
sand.
Yeah, I'm trying to move it to like a different layer. That's not quite working though.
Oh.
All right, so anyway, the island is off in the distance. It's several hundred meters like it was last time because geography hasn't changed. Who here is a really good swimmer? Because as
Not me.
Voice of God has already established, we cannot teleport. So because we didn't bring a raft, Grant, we have to swim.
I like you call Grant out. He's not even here.
Right?
It's like you're
Like, we should have just
blaming
gone
his
and
spirits.
recruited him and been like, hey man, can we borrow your boat for a second?
And Grant says,
There's gotta
Nah.
be something.
You all literally, like, I
Josh.
rewatched the VOD, and I was like, you guys just hopped on, basically. You're like, oh, Grant from the other dungeon, hey, let's go sail that way.
We really did. The poor man was probably like, why are these people here?
Yeah, what's up, Alan?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ramona has no money either. Never mind. Can
Yeah,
Kermit
what's your
fly?
question?
Isn't he a dragon? No,
How many-
Joe is the dragonborn.
Huh?
How many people can a
How many people can a bear carry?
Yeah.
how much wood does a woodchuck chuck? in
We're
a
gonna
woodchuck?
drown this poor bear.
Bear.
I'm gonna say...
Now bear with them here.
Because,
But
like, given just the size of the bear, could you fit 2 people on there? Probably. But none of you have ridden a bear before, and this is only your second time being a bear.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
you
say
think. You don't know
Third.
all of Joe Paladin's past. Maybe he has ridden a bear.
You don't
Third
have much of
time.
a past.
That's true.
You-
Joe Paladin has approximately 20 seconds of pass before the campaign started. But
Right,
that may
for
have
a
been
second-
spent riding a bear.
I don't
For
think
a
he's
second,
gonna
I
get
was
up
like,
there.
"What do you mean you didn't write a backstory?" But no, I know what your backstory is and why it's.
Oh, we got thunder. So,
I mean,
Um,
technically,
you
well,
can carry 1 person.
okay,
Wait,
That's
if you
a
got
lot of
thunder, that means I
I-
should be hearing. Oh, there it is.
I
Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm so tired.
I can carry Ashwa to the island,
Ashra.
but the other 2 of you have to come up with your
Ashra
own
can
solution.
swim. Why not carry?
Why
him
can
to
I
as well?
swim? You don't know
Hey,
this.
wait, no, hang on.
You swam last session.
Hang on.
So did Flint. Clint.
Hang on.
So
Joe
did Andy.
Paladin is the one with
Hanging
full
on.
plate,
Yeah.
which means if we try and let him swim, he's going to swim in exactly one direction,
Down.
and that direction is down.
How long can you hold your breath? Because if you're did you ever have a dream? Hold on.
I did have a dream.
If your armor is heavy enough that it drags you all the way to the bottom, then you can just Pirates of the Caribbean it and like walk all the way to the island. But
All
it's
right,
imperative- it's
somebody cue
imperative-
the epic orchestral theme that plays during that
Dun,
scene.
dun, 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 dun,
But it's
dun, dun, dun.
imperative that you can hold your breath for at least a couple of minutes.
I think off the top of my head, it should be about 3 minutes. Let me double check.
Wait, can you check? Isn't it on the mat in front of you?
What
Matt's
stat would
underneath
determine if we
other
succeed
computer
or
stuff, so hold
fail
on.
at holding our breath for so long?
Medicine,
For me,
stealth,
for me, I
survival.
think
Probably survival, actually.
For me, it was 3 minutes.
A character can hold their breath for a
Determined.
number of minutes equal to their Constitution modifier plus 1.
So -3.
Yeah,
So
mine's
what is
3.
your Constitution modifier,
-2.
Joe Paladin?
What's my what?
What's
Your
your Constitution modifier? So not the big number, the smaller number.
+2.
Okay.
So
So
you get
3
1
minutes.
Yeah, you can hold it for 3 minutes.
You think
This
Do
man
you
is not
think-
coming back up on the other side.
Do you think he can walk across this lake in
No.
3 minutes?
I don't think so. I don't think he's making it.
You could, if you. Okay, hold on.
Oh no, he's
Because
drowning.
it's cool enough that I kind of want to see if it'll work. So I'm double checking how far you can. Make
He's
it
not
with
gonna
running.
make it. Cause how far away is that island?
It is
Oh my
several hundred
God.
meters, so I guarantee you're not doing that in 3 minutes.
It's like
Unless you-
50. Like you have like.
So that part's not the scale.
Yeah.
Well, everything's a lie. Then it's fine. Never mind.
Because
get
I
rid of that.
couldn't.
How do I get rid of it?
couldn't make it
Figure
big
it out.
Realistically, it's probably.
Oh my gosh, you both sent that at the exact same time. I
It's
can't
probably
play
like-
that. I'm gonna get copyright strike.
It's probably like 300 feet
incredible.
away.
I'll
That's
just
why
play
we're
it in the
not
background
playing it, we're
and
just posting
I'll
it.
sing it.
Please
So let
don't.
me see here. Where's running?
Dun,
That
dun,
music
dun.
is so loud and intense, I couldn't hear the conversation.
I can't. I want to listen to it, but I don't think I can because it'll copyright me. I got copyright for the Sims one last week because we watched the trailer on stream, and the music in the trailer.
You're kidding.
No, it was like that's not okay. So I like had to use their AI editing tool to wipe out the music but keep my voice, and I don't.
Hey man,
know if
this
that
isn't
worked
even the
well.
scene. This isn't even the scene I was thinking of. I was
Dang.
thinking of earlier in the movie, when
Hey everyone, get
him
ready to
and
take
Ah!
our home experience.
Oh.
Will
Space
Turner
will never smell
Oh.
the
use
same
the
again.
boat.
Help! Help!
Oh!
Help!
That's another good scene.
Help!
Hold on.
Help! All right.
What did you do?
I tried to click on it, and then instead an ad played.
Ah.
Yeah, you get
And then
ads on
it literally
YouTube,
got
unfortunately.
broadcast to the stream, so I'm so sorry, guys. This is not a sponsored ad. Bree just comes in. Did Mel get ads? No, it was an accident. It was an accident. All right, I'll leave.
Oh,
I'm
now I
leaving.
should watch
I'm
Pirates of the
leaving.
Caribbean. This
Oh.
is. I'm getting
So-
stuck
This
in here.
movie,
Hi,
this
Bree.
movie slaps. Have you seen it?
Nope.
I'm double
Oh,
checking
it's
here.
so
I
good.
have.
Bree,
So-
how was live action How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah,
speaking
Bree,
of
did you have a good weekend?
good movies?
And Ramona said I read that so wrong. Ramona, no! Bad Ramona.
I read that.
I have an idea.
All sound the same.
Read what so wrong?
Did Mel get ads? Bree,
So,
OMG
Did Mel
Pirates.
get abs?
Allie, no. No.
Allie, no.
Mel, you got a six pack?
Yeah,
All right, so I'm gonna
I'm
say
ripped.
that if we really want to do that, because that's hilarious. I want that to work. If Joe Paladin, if you literally ran and didn't stop running the entire time, you could make it to the island before running out of oxygen. If you held your breath the entire time, you would suffer 1 point of exhaustion, which would just give you disadvantage on ability checks mechanically. But
For how
that's
long?
for let me see. Until you have
Oh,
a-
Ramona.
Until your next long rest.
Worth it. Let's do it.
Because you
Do
guys
the
had
music.
that idea, and I was like,
the
that
music.
sounds
Oh,
hilarious.
what?
Let's do it.
Oh my god! Oh my, that was a totally different thing that Ramona was thinking.
Yeah, I
Oh
thought
my-
Ramona was thinking something
Oh.
else.
All right, so anyway, we're doing the Pirates of the Caribbean boat trick without the boat.
That's
Yes.
that's what Joe's doing. That's the plan for him.
Excellent. This is totally fun. Josh, cue up the music.
Okay, wait. So wait, what is everyone else doing though?
Yeah,
I'm
we only figured
standing
out
and
his
watching. Ramona,
Yeah,
I
because
cannot
there's
say
still
this.
Clint. And then
Just to get things moving. Just to get
Well-
things moving. I jump off into the water and I just start swimming for it. There we go. Problem solved.
can he swim it?
Yes.
It'll
Okay,
take
you're
you a
not
little
the
while.
DM. Yeah, no, can he swim the distance? Can he swim?
Can he go the distance? I don't care. Something.
I am a human variant, which is basically just human with buff
Can he go?
that is in basically lean, fit physical condition, and a human in lean physical fit condition can swim if they want to quite easily a full mile. I would
My
know that.
athletics is a +0.
Yeah, so I would say at least for the swimming people, go ahead and make your athletics check. It's not going to be difficult, but go ahead and make an
Wait,
athletics check. to swim across.
I fully zoned out. We're rolling for athletics. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
I almost rolled a D100. Can I roll a D100?
So, I wish to establish the reason I'm saying that yes,
Ooh,
a human
yes.
can absolutely do it is because I did the mile swim when I was in Boy Scouts twice.
Yeah,
I know
Ooh.
fact that several hundred meters isn't quite a mile, and I know
Guys.
for a fact that I, as a teenager, did the mile swim. So Clint, as an adult, should have no problems with this.
Well, this is an
So
adult in
Clint
magic
got
world,
an
actually.
18, and Ashwa got a 13.
Oh, okay.
And I got a bear.
I'm sorry.
I'm not even gonna roll for
Barf.
athletics. I'm gonna be a bear.
Barf.
I'm bearing.
Wait, that's not
Oh,
a bear.
I'm pretty sure that would be fine. Let me just.
Oh, no one
make
reacts
sure
to
there's
that?
no issue.
What species
works.
is Clint? Interesting. I think he's a human variant, Bree. I'm like 90% sure.
Yes, I am a human
Yeah,
variant.
he's just like kind of a person. Like he's
Kind
mostly
of
a person. He's mostly a person with like some other stuff in there that we're
Oh
not
my
entirely
gosh,
sure of.
that's going in the quote book.
He's just kind of a person, you know. Alright, let's see if I can do that. Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's an interesting result.
Yeah. What is that?
Catfish to eat us?
That's good, right?
God, for us, hopefully, most.
I'm just gonna pull up a handy dandy
Yeah, I don't know.
table here.
I don't like where this is going.
And the result doesn't work. Okay, great. Nothing happens.
I just looked at the stream quote book, and I have no memory of this, but apparently a few sessions ago, Paul, playing Joe Paladin, said, and I quote, "Be protected, my sweet wood-based honeysuckle."
Oh, yeah, that was
What?
Yeah, then I gave him a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah,
That
I
was
can
when-
see by that SpongeBob gif right after. Fascinating.
Yeah, that was for the brief stint that that Joe Paladin was flirting with Clint Westwood.
Okay.
It wasn't flirting. It was platonic love.
Right here.
It was absolutely flirting.
And now we're sharing gifts of bears swimming. Perfect.
This,
Okay.
This is it.
With a 98, everybody in the water minus Joe Paladin, make a perception check. Not a perception.
Joe's the safest by being underwater.
No, it is perception. Yeah,
Look
you're
at all
fine.
those bear gifts.
The
They're
other
so
three
cute.
make a perception check.
Oh, guys, look at these
Okay,
bear
but
gifts.
What if I'm not in the water yet? I haven't
Mm.
actually like gotten in the water before you started doing that. I'm still on the bank.
Look at that bear.
That's fine. You can just make it when you're in the water.
Is this how
Okay,
you
so what kind of
envisioned-
check?
Perception.
Oh, it's holding a
Perception.
fish.
Oh,
I was like, why is
perfect.
his mouth like that? Look at that bear. Dash a bear.
I think I'm good.
Dash a bear.
So, I'll just go with the Zarias first. What you can tell is the currents in this lake are more, I'm going to describe it as more agitated and choppy than they normally are,
Wait, what
as
was
if
I
something is about to
What was I
happen
supposed to
soon.
roll? Chat, what was I supposed to roll?
Like a portal. Somewhere.
Oh.
Guys, what was I supposed to roll?
Perception.
Oh,
Perception.
Okay, thank you. All right. That's
This is called
the exact same.
foreshadowing.
Now, everybody, do you see that 17?
I don't
will
see nothing. I
Well,
see
everyone sees
water.
17.
You
Don't
think the
worry.
lake is now a lazy river. How about that?
No, why? Then I just sit there.
I will not be rolling anything above a 5 the rest of the session.
Oh, there
Whoa,
you go. Okay.
Clint!
Oh.
That's not fair. Clint
okay,
sees
so
everything and God himself.
I'm just gonna draw a little circle here. And I'm gonna DM you directly what you're gonna know that's gonna be.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I see water.
But with my modifier, I rolled higher than him.
You gotta reward the perfect rolls when they happen. That's
but
my
I don't
personal
get
thought.
perfect rolls. That's not.
You have
You
before.
forgot who
I
you
got
were
a
talking
singular
to.
perfect roll.
I don't want to hear
Yeah.
anything about good rolls right now. I got a 2, and before that I rolled a 9.
Hey,
So-
look at that good roll.
All right, that hurts.
Bum.
I'm being bullied, chat. There's gonna be something in the lake. Yeah, Ramona, I don't think this is gonna end well. Yeah.
And
I
I
think
have
you
the,
guys will like the gif I sent. in
Oh,
the
I
Discord.
see it.
I have the Pirates of the Caribbean Underwater March song playing in my head now.
Okay.
There is
So-
something in the lake. It's a bear.
You all reach the island, and I'll put us over to that one, assuming that we're all properly on there. I gotta move us first.
Wait, what did I see in the lake?
He DM'd it
Wait,
to
hold
me.
on.
I DM'd it
That
to you.
you-
Ooh,
said
that's a
sorry.
big dunder. Oh my gosh, you transitioned and I thought my computer just shut off because of the thunder. Jesus.
Sorry.
That was bad timing. Wow,
That's-
what am oh dear. The Barty, Troomba, the Barty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeff the land shark.
Oh, look at the pretty
So,
moon. Why is there a
That
land shark?
is.
Troomba,
what you
BRB.
all
Right.
see.
Allie, did
I
you
have
write
to fix
that?
This moon real quick. Hold
Did I
on.
write what?
I wrote the Y for the Bard, E, but the by Troomba, BRB, I cannot interact with that.
One
Okay,
of you
here.
two wrote it because you were the one that was like,
It was me.
okay, because one of you two were like, let's just leave, we'll come back later, and all this stuff.
Yeah, that's all me.
This is why
Yeah,
you
and
check
the
for
fishes.
goodies
The
in the
fishes
lake.
too.
We
The
just-
land shark was not me though.
I think the land
Raw
shark was. I
dog
think the land
lake.
shark was Paul.
Do
Oh
we even
my
have
God.
bathing suits or did we just jump in? Is this the
You guys
beach
pretty much just
episode?
jumped
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Oh my god.
But it's
I
chapter,
also,
it's
I drew
episode
the
16.
wave.
That's perfect.
Well,
That's great.
kind of is.
That's a really good wave, man.
We'll see how that plays out.
Beach episode. That
So,
wave.
Um,
I don't like how it's surrounded
as
in
before,
darkness.
Roomba is sitting on top, still playing his music.
Troomba!
The sun at this point
The
has
sun.
set. It's
Oh.
just passed over the horizon, so the moon full
I
is
need
now
to shut
starting
up.
to rise over all of you.
How long did it take us to cross the lake?
Probably like 5 whole minutes.
Oh no,
Okay.
did Joe Paladin make it or did he drown?
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
he's
say,
dead.
hold on. It can only take a maximum of Joe Paladin's ability to breathe, or he's dead.
Yeah.
You
so,
said he
well,
could breathe for
that's
3
true.
minutes, not 5. He gone. But rip.
Good
All right,
catch.
Paul, gotta make your new character now.
So it was
Aw.
2.5 minutes that it
Paul
took you
becomes
guys.
Troomba.
And
I
We
was
could say
just
that
and-
we could say that he crossed fast. Well, I think as a bear, I would probably cross faster than them as well.
So I'm gonna fix it. You guys got there in 2.5 minutes. Then he comes walking out of the water, you know, as if nothing happened.
He just walks. That's so in character. This man just freaking walks across the bottom of the lake. Why?
So you do have 1 point of exhaustion, but
I can't. He
absolutely
just
can
walks.
pull that off. I love that.
Dude, your legs are gonna be ripped, man. You're gonna have great muscles down there.
You're like I was gonna say biceps. That's in your arm. Your leg muscles are gonna be like ripped. Yeah.
Yes, your
Okay,
leg
so
biceps.
I have approximately 117 and a half minutes left as a bear.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing that information.
That's why I was
Just so
asking.
exact.
All right.
I feel
well,
like we're just going to be playing like where Allie is a bear more often than they're not.
that's
I'm a
really
bear
cool.
now.
I'm gonna
Do I
have to
have
create an
any
item
bear-
that lets you
Well, I have
talk as a
panda
bear.
bear emotes, but that's not bear.
It's gonna be like Doug the dog from Up.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna be like. Minus just the
Bear?
just like the childlike mindset that he had.
Yeah.
Bear.
Okay.
Oh,
You
well,
all
everyone-
arrive back there. He's playing his music. What do you all do?
Oh
I
wait,
am
hold on.
scrolling over to
Bear.
this,
Well, he sees a
but
bear approach.
and see
Yeah,
this.
I do have to. I have to update something real quick.
Oh yeah, let me fix what you're fixated on over there, Clint. So what you're actually worried about is this
The
circle over here.
moon.
That's just represent the moon. That's fine. What you're more worried about is this black circle up here where it says water.
Yeah, I'll get rid of that.
Oh. I didn't scroll
Oh.
out.
Yeah, that thing. So
Look at the
all you see right now
I forgot that I
is
have
just
this.
the
Ew.
water's like slowly
It's John
circling
Cena.
around. The water's just kind of slowly circling around. So there's nothing revealed quite yet, but you know what it's gonna be.
Is a whirlpool?
Townfolk.
Would you, yeah, that was actually going to be my question. Would you say it might bear a slight resemblance to the whirlpool from Pirates of the Caribbean 3?
Let me-
I have not seen Pirates of the Caribbean 3.
You
Hold on.
haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean 3?
No.
Okay, I've seen them all.
Caribbean 3 World. Let me see if I can find a GIF of it.
Whoa.
A what?
Here we
A
go.
GIF.
Here we go.
A Gaif?
Can
That's
someone-
awful.
Can someone tell me?
I don't know if Gaif is worse than GIF or not.
Oh no, it absolutely is.
That's
Like without a doubt.
Objects. Bree, how do I put in an object? I want to put in a token.
Oh, there
you
it is.
Can't.
What do you mean? How come you get to do that?
Because I added it as a character.
Cherry, but this is hiding. Oh no, Cherry.
Alright, so
Where's Cherry?
um
Oh, I thought you did play Roll20. Never mind.
Clint, I guess is that
Yes.
sort of what you're doing first is you're approaching this
Wait, Ramona, who are you
this
talking
area. Oh, like that. That's not what it looks like now, but that's probably what it'll look like in a little bit.
Okay, so it's sort of like the beginning of that. Yeah.
Probably the very
Caribbean.
beginning of it, where it's just kind of like slowly circling.
Okay, yeah.
You
so
can
that's what
you
I'm-
can look at that and be like, that's gonna become something, and
Stairs.
because of your role and your perception, you know exactly what it's gonna become. Whereas someone like Azaria is like, current's really tough, but can't tell why.
Do I perceive anything?
No.
All right, just checking.
You perceive.
So yeah, I am studying it very intently. Hand on the hilt of my sword, just kind of in apprehension, like waiting for just everything to go wrong.
Okay, fair enough. So, as you do this, Trumba sees all four of you arrive back, and he goes, "Ah, you've returned."
Oh, not
Ooh,
Charybdis.
Oh, there goes Ashla. Wow, you're
I
I
really
wish I
moving
could
along
see
the
it on
water
this
there.
end. I'm so sad.
It's got to happen at least once per stream. I feel like.
I don't even get to see it on my end. It's so boring.
Oh man, that's so tragic.
I know.
Man, that stinks.
Oh my goodness, I
Wait, you
could
can't
put
see
Paul over chat.
What?
Look at them. Paul's just gone. Paul is
Yes, you can't see what?
Paul.
Paul's.
Paul. Ah, guys, I'm really tired. Paul's going on
That's
a
why I had
journey.
coffee.
I don't like coffee. We have cheer wine. Ooh, cheer wine and Cheez-Its.
Oh my gosh.
does
That's a
sound good.
sick band name, guys.
That's a
Ramona,
gamer.
I looked up
meal
what
Sure,
you're
why
talking
didn't
about.
you
That is
roll
terrifying.
Yeah,
That is a good
I
one.
also did. I
Me-
remembered Charybdis is in, or Charybdis is in the second Percy Jackson book and movie.
Paul, look
I
at my
appreciate the
stream.
idea. I'm gonna save it for a future thing.
Oh, great.
Where'd you
Thanks,
go?
Ramona.
What have you
Just
done?
teasing. Paul, look at my stream. Look at you. You can be in my chat, literally.
I don't have your stream up.
Wow, fake fan.
Yeah,
I'm-
so
I'm
you
watching
know,
what happens live.
I know.
you know how at the bottom of the screen it lists all of us and you can see all of our profile pictures. She is moving you,
around
your
on
little
a
thing,
journey.
over and around throughout the.
Oh, look at
You
that.
still look
yeah.
like the character from Spy Family. I just cannot think of his name.
I
haven't-
think you can do that with anybody.
Yeah, I moved Flint. I thought it would like slot into a place, but apparently not.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I really don't.
Bree
like that.
says we have to cancel Paul now
Why?
because he's
Well,
not
Bree
watching
said
the
we have to
stream.
do it. Just
All
kidding.
right, I can
Yeah.
remove him from the
They
video
can't. Yeah, but why are we canceling? Yeah, why are we canceling?
because he didn't have the stream open.
Hey, don't cancel me. Don't move
Fake
me.
fan.
Oh, because he doesn't have. Oh, got it. Yeah. I
Oh
had
wait, it
forgotten
does look
about
like Flint's in timeout on my thing. Hang on, I'll put Flint back.
that.
Here you go, buddy. You're back.
Clint's in timeout.
Paul can stay up there. Paul's in time. What will you use to catch it? All right, I'm sorry, DM. Carry on.
No, you're good. So, Trumba,
have to
seeing the
let you-
four of you return
Trimba.
on the night of the full moon, as he had talked about, he gets excited, and he says, you all have returned on the night, on this very night. He doesn't say it quite like that. He's not as socially awkward as I am, but he says something like that effect.
I didn't think you were socially awkward. I thought you just stuttered.
The way that I said that wasn't quite what my brain wanted to have come out, but it just kind of happened.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this music.
Yeah?
Yeah, Josh plays it a lot.
Oh, okay.
I only have like 10 or so tracks so far. I can get one in here.
Pay for premium.
No.
Just no.
Oh, I bet there's something I could, like a Twitch extension where I could, like, you guys could roll in chat for funsies. I need to look that up.
So he'll
Write that
ask,
down.
are you four here to help find my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Oh, wait.
What's a brother?
Yeah, brother.
Brother.
Did
Oh
Paul
yeah, I
just
forgot. Zarya can't talk.
Brother
Joe doesn't know what a brother is.
Oh yeah, sorry, I can't talk. Just. That's all we
It's
hear.
like the movie Brave.
I don't feel like
but we
that's
get to
quite what
play
I
it out
sound like.
every week.
What do you sound like then? Give me an example.
I'm not gonna make a noise because I can't make the noise, but
Well, I guess you're mute. You're a mute bear.
Can you not make a grr noise?
I mean, I can, but like, no.
Can you make a raw XD noise?
Absolutely
not a good
not.
one.
Alright, anywho, so,
Silent.
as the night kind of wears on a little bit, the moon starts rising more into the sky.
Oh.
Clint, the area that you're watching, starts to get very active. And,
Bear.
it
that's
pretty
not a
much does
moon.
turn into what you sent me. That's actually a pretty good picture of it. So it's not as big, right? The ship that they're on in that image is pretty big already.
Wait,
But it does kind of get to that intensity.
what is what's coming out of this whirlpool? Do I see it yet, or am I just unaware?
Yeah, so you guys can see it and hear it at this point. It's
I'm
coming
very-
from like where Clint is standing, probably about 30 feet or so away from the island. And let me see, where's my
Noises.
description here? So it's known as an elemental vortex. And so it's sort of pulling everything in the water
Oh,
towards it.
that's not ideal. Also, can I
And,
share? Oh, carry on.
No, go ahead.
I would just like to share with everybody here. I had to hear this. None of you did. However, Allie from across the hall was apparently trying to make bear noises. But the mic.
I'm not making bear noises. I'm playing bear noises.
Oh my gosh! I thought you were
On my
making that
phone.
sound.
No.
Because I was like, Allie, none of that's coming through the mic, but I just hear. Like ran, and I was like, what is happening across the hall?
That's
Alright.
terrifying.
Anyways, carry on.
Black bear
Grrr.
Rar
How do I draw a moon?
and whatnot. So
Apparently, bears make really weird noises.
That's a
So
moon.
you guys see this
craters.
whirlpool sort of forming, and
Now
you
it
see
just
it
looks like a
pulling
face.
things in the water
man.
towards it, also pulling some of literally the land off
No.
of the land.
That's bad.
What?
So
Oh no.
I would like to scramble back a few paces.
yeah,
Do you do that in
Acrobatics.
time? Uh-oh. No!
What?
Clint's getting sucked into the whirlpool.
Oh no! All right, do you actually want me to roll the acrobatics?
yeah, just to see what happens.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Here's some rocks.
Also, at this point, Trumba is also sort of walking off towards what reveals to be a raft. Oh, okay, so you're fine.
Oh, so we're playing
Oh, we're
raft
just playing
now.
raft.
So,
I hate that we both said that.
Perhaps rain.
well, you guys both played it.
Is it raining, DM, in-game?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You said that, and I looked out my window.
No, so did I. It's I can't. I don't think it's actually raining. I think it's just thundering.
It was raining, but I think it isn't anymore.
Okay.
I really hoped it wouldn't. I had a long time. I was gonna try to do that.
Do
I
I
don't think that long
see
can
the
move.
raft? Because I'm trying to like scramble back away from the bank before the bank gets.
Nope.
In the
fixed.
moment, you don't, but if you look around, you would then see the raft sort of come into view.
Raft.
And so he calls out to everybody.
Oh, interesting. Thanks for running.
Everybody on the
lightning.
Boop, boop, boop.
Wait, who called that out? Trumba?
Trumba, yeah.
Prepare for thunder in real life.
Oh dear.
Okay. Shocking.
Roar will not
There
be
was-
happy.
There was a bright flash of lightning.
Hey, that looks like Mucklemore.
If my stream randomly cuts out, we lost power.
Yeah, it does look like a
Good enough.
Mucklemore. Unfortunately, it is not Mucklemore. This
That
it's
looks
the
like
same.
Grant.
No, that's not Grant. That's not. The same
Never
as Grant.
mind. Malcolmore, we miss you.
You want to see what Grant looks like? That's what
Still
Grant looks like.
terrific.
Oh
Wait,
yeah, I
wait,
forgot.
wait, wait.
Why
Oh,
is he
wait,
right
wait,
there?
Put him back. I didn't get to compare.
He,
Oh, wait.
he could
Yeah.
beat up Malcolmore. Could we start a WWE here in
Wait,
Cedramore?
so what does Mucklemore look like compared to
So
Judge
it's
Pumbaa?
a similar appearance. Let me actually get rid of that one. Let me
Oh.
choose a different one.
Josh didn't. All right, we looked too close. All right, Paul's in my way. Get over there.
I need like a chart with a picture of all the characters.
I like that.
Oh, what? Who?
Okay.
No, that's not very bardic.
He's a bar. Oh, right, duh. I
he's
forgot.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
Trumba's a
that's pretty
bardie.
girl from the bar, the tavern. I flirt with her.
Great.
Nice. It's Grant.
That's not Grant.
Yes, it is. That was absolutely Grant.
Where?
Do you not see
No.
where I'm pinging right now?
No, I see water, my dude. Grant's not
I
there.
see it.
No, he's
Grant's
Clint.
over here. Now
Clint.
he's over here. Now
Whoa.
he's over here.
You put Grant away.
I swear, if you're trying to gaslight me right
I'm not.
now-
You could look at my stream. There's nothing here. Oh, wrong ping. There's nothing.
Alright. So.
Well, Trumba looks like a very nice person.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do the Bard 01.
I don't want to use that one.
Wow.
This is the Bard 06.
Yeah, I don't know.
Red.
So professional.
Mm.
Ramona turned into
Happy
Zeus. Alright, so.
I'm so tired.
Let's see. Trumba starts sort of like making sure the raft doesn't
Oh, I
like
spit on my microphone.
float towards the whirlpool.
How are we
You all
like?
can see it at this point.
Are we like tied to the shore?
So far, yes, but
Then why
The
did we get
shore's
on
kind
the
of-
raft in the first place?
well, because I revealed the raft, and then literally the three of you just moved onto it, saying, "Oh my God, we're gonna play raft."
Oh. We just-
Well,
Raft.
water you get on the raft.
yeah, but
usually,
you're
yeah.
a bear, and also all right.
I don't have the means of walking underwater again. I'm kind of stuck on this central island.
Yeah, I don't know why we would have done that when there's active issues with the water. So I don't.
That makes sense.
I would like to reload save.
Well,
Perfect 20 over here got on the raft.
You would like to reload the save?
Well, like Trumba got on the raft, so like,
Mm,
why?
Yeah.
I can move him back over.
wait, put the. Oh no. Oh,
Because I can
damn.
have him. I mean, he's at least gonna walk down then
Oh,
and stand
no.
next to you, Clint, and he'll say, "That's what the portal looks like. I have not been able to get through it yet."
Oh no.
My mom just texted me, right? Because she texts me on game days. And so she texted me, "Go Oilers." And it's like, I appreciate the energy, but the game's tomorrow.
Aw. She's trying to.
Oh
trying
my
her
god,
best.
so funny. Yeah, I love my mom. Anyways, continue.
So that's the portal.
Yeah. So Clint, what were you trying to say?
Yeah, that's the
I
well pearl.
inquired Trumba because Trumba says he hasn't been able to get in. I just want to side eye him and go, "Have you tried jumping in?"
I knew he was gonna say that.
He says that he hasn't been brave enough to yet because it looks like he won't be able to come back out.
Do you do
Alright.
that?
I'm
Bear
gonna
jump.
ask, do you actually do that? Okay.
I guess no. I want to, but at the same time, I'm a little scared.
I do. I jump in.
Whoa!
Okay.
Both of them do.
I'm gonna follow then.
Joe, do not. Ashra
Okay.
kind of just jaw opens like, what are y'all doing?
So, what did we just say? We
Joe,
said that
do not get in there.
Clint and Azaria just jumped in. Okay.
All right, the two of you.
So I'll
need to
deal with
prepare
where you
new
two end
character
up in a
sheets.
second.
Okay.
Basically, you all are. Well, I can't say it because that reveals to the other two. So, what do you both do? The two that are still on the island.
Ashra kind of turns agape to Joe Paladin. Joe, our friends jumped in the whirlpool portal thing.
World portal. Sorry, I typed it in chat. It's a world portal.
I would love to help them, Ashwa, with the
Oh right, you're
usual
very
Joe
right.
monologue
pressurized.
spiel,
And...
but
Has he not like caught his breath by
I'm
now?
just
I feel
gonna-
like it's been a couple minutes.
it's nap time.
What? You're taking a nap while our friends are potentially drowning?
Joe monologue about protecting friends in 5 minutes.
Okay. Ashra turns back to Tuba.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this world portal capabilities or anything that it does? Does it like anything about it?
He says he does not. He just remembers that this is exactly the spot where his brother disappeared 3 months ago now.
Great.
He's seen things go in but never come back out. And
Excellent.
he hasn't heard from his brother since he disappeared.
Great! Fantastic! Alright, thank you for that information. Anyone got some rope? Do I got any rope?
Oh, we're gone.
Oh,
Don't
you
worry
know who
about us.
has the rope? Zarya.
The bear.
The bear. The bear has the
Tragic.
rope.
So wait, like when I turn into a bear, do I have like a little backpack? With
Oh,
my
that'd be
inventory
so
on it?
cute!
Like a little saddle or something, like a little saddle satchel. Here, hold on.
Sort of how it works
Saddle
is that all of your gear and equipment just sort of meshes into you, so you don't have to worry about you physically carrying it.
Your fur becomes your armor. Well, yeah, duh. Never mind.
Kind
That
of.
was stupid.
Like
Very
any magical
eepy.
items you have sort of form into your body. Any items you have, same deal.
Hmm.
D&D kind of just like magics that away, so you don't have to worry about it, kind of thing. I understand Alex is looking it up. So, what will Joe and Ashwa decide to do? You still have Trumba with you, and you have a raft, and you have a whirlpool that is gaining to be bigger and stronger with each passing moment.
Well, Joe's taking a nap, so I don't know how much help he's gonna be.
Fair enough.
Friend Ashwa, what if you give me rope and I lay here heavy and we pull them out?
Well, Joe, that would be splendid, except I don't have the rope. The bear has the rope.
Why do we keep letting the... I'm just saying this is the player. Why do we keep letting the bear transform with all the important items on them?
Oh, man. Doesn't the bear also have the crown right now?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Can't the bear willingly untransform at any point?
Yes.
Well, there we go!
Oh my gosh.
I will say also, the exhaustion thing, it doesn't have to actually make you tired unless you want to roleplay it that way. It's just a mechanic piece to keep track of all the
I mean,
Artemis stuff that you've done.
How would you be feeling if you just did what was the equivalent of crunches underwater for 3 minutes straight without taking a breath?
Oh, I'd be dying. Like,
Yeah, but you're a dragonborn. You got...
You'd be dying, but
Muscles,
like I
maybe?
assume it'd be like.
I know, that's why he'll be good to go in
adrenaline
5
if you're
minutes. In
like
real
falling
life, I'd be out
down.
for the next 5 weeks.
You wouldn't need any sort of surge of adrenaline as your lifelong friends might possibly be dying right before your eyes in a horrendous.
It's the only reason I'm still talking. Want to sleep so badly.
Trumba, is that your raft?
He says yes.
I think we all have to go in there.
If I went underwater again, how long could I hold my breath?
Wait.
I mean, we calculated like another 3 minutes.
Did Azaria and Clint hold their breath underwater?
No.
Great job.
Well, actually, you don't know, but out of game, no, they did not.
Guys, you didn't even hold your breath before you jumped in the middle?
What if Joe just walks underwater, grabs them, and brings them back?
I don't think you can walk into a whirlpool, buddy. I hate to break it to you. This is a world portal! It's a portal!
Oh.
World portals work.
Does friend
I clicked the
Troomba
wrong
have rope?
No.
thing. Excellent. Fantastic.
Well, yes.
Oh!
Wow.
He's
Well, there we
second guessed
go.
himself.
Let's be real. Yes, he would.
And Troomba, just tie rope around my ankle. And then throw other end in.
Not the ankles.
Ashwa will do it. She can swim and she's a fearless leader.
Alright, so he does, as you say, he ties it basically to your ankle. He ties it to both of your feet, honestly.
This is gonna go
And then
terribly.
He's tied up. That's great.
And then he lets, he gives Ashwa the other end.
Ashwa.
I say your name that way. It's just how I pronounce it. It's okay.
All right, here, fancy bow for you. It's not Oshawott.
I know it's not.
Oh,
No, that's
Jump. jump
I
in the
think-
whirlpool.
Realistically, I think it's.
Grab
I think
others.
it is. I think it is
Go
like
well.
my Canadian accent coming out a little bit, and why I'm saying it differently than the rest of you. I think that might be what it is.
I don't.
Joe will pull you out.
Toronto.
Because everybody else says it properly. I just seem to add another syllable that I can't control.
Right. Okay. As a DM.
I love that you appreciate that explanation. So, yeah, basically that's what the rope looks like. Do you say anything else to Troomba before you go?
Where's our dragon eggs and baby mimics? I don't want them to be injured. Or did we leave them at the tavern? No, we brought them with us because this is gonna.
That is an excellent question.
Clint, you
You
killed
and
your.
Joe have the option to leave the eggs and the mimics.
I'm trusting this random stranger who's basically gonna just.
You asked me where they are. I am answering that question. You guys still have them on you. Azaria and Clint, unless they left it at the tavern, they still have it on them. Their baby mimics.
Yeah, I
and the
do
dragon
not.
eggs.
I don't carry those things with me. I don't even have the mimic ever.
Okay,
so
so for
Oh, no.
Azaria, they're back at the tavern.
Azaria gave her baby mimic to Joe, first of all.
Yeah.
That's
two
true.
of them. I did specify last time that I left my dragon egg in my room, like it's locked, so no one but me and the tavern owner can get in.
What's his
I
name?
have my mimic, with me, however, because I never go anywhere without my partner in war crimes.
love that,
I'm
love
sorry,
that,
go-
love that.
But I thought, DM, because I thought the timeline, like I thought our dragon eggs would like hatch while we're doing this, because I don't want to leave
They
it
are.
on a. Okay, then I have mine with me. I can't go in.
Right.
They're basically hatching around this very same time, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not leaving mine alone.
Okay, so that in that case, I do in fact have a dragon egg in my satchel, as we have
Oh
established.
my gosh, you're gonna have
Let's
a water
continue.
birth of a dragon underwater.
Oh no. So
I don't like that wording. Water hatch, perhaps.
Water hatch.
Yeah.
hey Josh,
Oh, water hatch? Yeah, what's up?
would it be I'm gonna leave this up to your
Poor
discretion.
dragons.
Should we say that I have my dragon egg on like a backpack that I'm wearing? Or should we say that Clint Westwood of Eastwood with Northwood was in fact dumb enough to leave a dragon egg that's about to hatch unsupervised at the
I
tavern?
think you left a dragon egg that's about to hatch unsupervised at
You know
the
what?
tavern.
I'm gonna I love doing this.
I
I'm
can't.
gonna roll a D100.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say you can choose either even or odd. The one you choose is the safe option, which means you have it with you. The other option is gonna be it's back at that tavern.
I choose...
You want even or odd? You're choosing the better result here. You're trying to choose the better result.
Well, I can never... Like, I can't go with even numbers. That's just an odd quirk of mine. There you go.
Me
so I'm going with-
too.
All right.
I said that just for the pun, but I am going with odd.
Okay. So
Roll it.
if this die rolls an odd number, you have the egg with you. If the die is even, it's back at the tavern.
Oh, he's fine.
Okay. All right.
Oh, thank God.
So you jumped in while clutching the egg to your chest?
Basically, we could say like it's in your bag, safely secured, because it's an egg. They're gonna be fragile, but we can say your characters are not that dumb. They are secured in some way.
Yeah, I don't know. He had a 50-50
I
chance
mean,
of being dumb.
if I'm going with D&D rules here, it's technically a part of me. So
Yeah.
I prefer the notion that I have like a leather satchel, like the picture I sent of the service dog with their little they got the harness with the little backpack connected to it. I'm wearing like a little leather harness for a bear.
It's just
and has
got
like
an
a
egg
little
attached.
backpack.
If you genuinely like, I'll allow that. If you want that to sort of be the physical
That's-
representation of that instead, that's fine.
Yes,
Oh my
that is what I
gosh.
would prefer.
All right, what do bear look like?
That like whenever I wild shape, I just like have like a little backpack with me.
All right.
Oh, don't look like bear.
When you start wild shaping into like dinosaurs and like other
Yeah.
creatures and stuff, it's gonna get more complicated. But for like
Yeah.
bears, yeah, I can see that. Okay.
Rawr.
So that
Rawr.
answers that question. Very valid point.
Oh,
I'm
this
glad
looks
that
like
you
a
asked it
web.
before all 4 of you went through. Anything else that you like had on your mind or you wanted to do before going in?
I'm just too nervous to hurt my little dragon friend, so I don't. Why do I have to go in? Joe's taking a nap.
I mean, you're the only other person from
Joe's
the party still there.
anchoring.
The other 2 just jumped in.
Joe is anchoring the rope. He'll pull you out. Trust Joe.
I don't want to trust Joe.
This is a team building exercise.
I don't want my poor dragon to suffer.
The dragon will not suffer.
Yeah, I really don't feel like Josh is gonna cause permanent harm to your dragon egg. Like, it's kind of an important part of the whole campaign here.
True.
Also, I'm not that kind of DM. I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
put you guys in situations that you're built to fail. That's not fair.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to hop in.
Okay. So you would also hop it. Now I can finally transition the screen to what?
No, I'm busy drawing.
Huh?
What?
If you want to finish whatever you're drawing, you can.
Well, it looks more like a rat.
I thought you said I'm busy drowning.
I
That's
mean,
what I also think. That's what I also think.
I was supposed to draw Zarya as bear, but it looks like a mole
Oh,
rat.
I see.
No, shh, we don't talk about it.
Interesting.
Do you see
Okay,
the vision?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
So that's-
what you see on the other side,
Oh, wait, that's the wrong one.
I can get this to
Yes.
move. This is going to be an interesting thing.
Oh, that's the
It's a
wrong
very
color.
simple representation, but it's what's immediately around you. So we're going to work with that.
Oh!
So that box in the middle represents where you all come out. So there's not anything like immediately around
It's the
you.
face. Thanks.
There's nothing like, within
Thank you,
50 or
Peter.
100 feet of you. But a couple hundred feet or so away, we could see like certain landforms and things. I'll get into those descriptions in a second. I just want to make sure that everything that you guys need is
What?
represented.
I have a beard.
And you know how you're
So-
tied to Joe, right?
Quick question.
Just before that, we're gonna get to this.
Oh no.
Joe also comes.
Joe!
What? I can't anchor it?
No. In this particular case, no.
Well, that
You're
went
unable
well.
to anchor it because, and this is sort of what Clint was able to glean a little bit. You guys have now left the material plane completely.
Oh dear.
Oh.
This whirlpool was also a portal, as you all knew from Trumba's description, to the elemental plane of water.
Clint, you didn't care to disclose this information to your party mates?
All I saw was a
did-
whirlpool. I just
Did
guessed
I
it was a
specify that part? I don't think I specified the part of where it was going, but he could definitely see the whirlpool first.
Did he know it was a portal?
You all knew it was a portal.
I rolled a 2. Are you sure I knew it was a portal? Oh,
Yes.
that was for the water. My bad.
Right. Yeah, that was before we got to the island.
I'm not that dumb. Well then,
So right now you all are kind of like
we stole Trumba's
treading
rope.
water.
We're
you
treading
guys are
water?
Yes,
Oh.
you guys, I guess, are still held to by that rope. But that's where you all end up. So to describe what you all see as you're sort of, staying on the surface, over to, I'm going to keep it very simple. Over to your right, you see what looks like a manor. Over to your left, you just see like some random landforms and things. Everywhere else is ocean. Directly below you, like really far down, you would see what looks like an air pocket with some lights. And that's really all you see right now.
I thought you said we left the material plane. How is there land masses?
Because in the elemental plane of water, there are certain land masses that form over time. Because, gravity is still gravity, and it'll still pull certain things together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I was looking it up myself. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's just an endless ocean. But no, over time, things do slowly form. And so that's what you guys are seeing right here.
So what would be on the other side of this lovely box?
Just water.
But we're
That
in
box
water.
just represents where you all come out at. That's just an organized way to keep you guys there.
Gotcha.
But in
Yeah, so
reality, we're just
everything,
all floating.
including what you're in, is water.
Free. Hi, Aurora. Oh, she curled up on my foot. Well. Oh, I gotta sound like I'm underwater.
But you're above water, technically.
Oh, right. Okay, well, here's water. Is it coming through?
No.
Oh, man.
Anyway, here's water. Oh, no one gets that joke. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play a water sound effect.
No, I was just theming it after. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Oh. Do we want to? Which way is closer? Manor or the woods?
Definitely off to your right, the manor.
Here's the water. Yes. Mission accomplished. Okay. I suppose we should swim over to that manor. Is everyone all right?
I'm a little disoriented and dizzy, but I'm doing marvelous. Hey, thanks for joining us. For a second there, I wasn't sure you were going to pick up the hint and follow me.
Didn't realize it was supposed to be a hint, but all right.
Well, I thought we'd established anytime I just recklessly charge towards something, that's your cue to just follow me to make sure I don't kill myself.
Right. Okay, well, okay. Yep, sure.
just okay.
I don't know.
Is that not how it goes? Clint charges on ahead, and then the rest of the party goes, "Oh, this again. We gotta go save him."
Yeah, I mean, Joe, are you coming? You're supposed to be tied to the rope.
Tied to you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
How do I get through more water?
Oh.
Yeah, that was gonna be my question. Was wait a second. This is an ocean, so unless gravity does not do gravity things, but yet somehow does gravity things, Joe's just gonna sink, and because Mel is tied to him, that just means
I'm not
Mel
tied to him. I'm holding it.
Oh, that means you
Oh,
need
I
to let
thought
go.
it was tied to both of you. I thought it was tied
No, it
to-
was tied to Joe. It was put into my hand.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So
Very
Joe
funny,
is
Mel just got
drowning?
yanked under the water.
This whole time Joe's been
Um,
drowning.
I guess Joe
Yes.
has to make an athletics check.
Joe is drowning. Excellent.
My strength, athletics.
And you have to roll a disadvantage.
Oh, great. Start right. Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You're not underwater.
If
And
he
you're
rolled
able
a
to
1,
swim?
would he have died?
Not died, but he would have started sinking for sure.
Oh jeez. Okay.
So we're
So
gonna
yeah,
have
we have to take the lowest of the two, which is the 11th, so you can start swimming towards where the banner is.
Joe can't swim.
Joe
That's
can't
not true.
swim. Since
So
when?
can I lend a hand here because like rope? Can I like grab onto the rope and start trying to like help pull the paladin back up?
Yeah.
Yes, help
Okay.
me with this rope.
Where there's a rope.
Or
Wait,
that's
am
what-
I on land?
The bear turns.
Why
So,
do you not
would-
willingly transform out of the bear?
Wouldn't the reasonable thing for these people to would be to tie the rope to the bear, and then perhaps the bear could pull?
Sure, if you want to come back in.
We don't speak bear.
Yeah, there's no way for you to communicate that idea.
Yeah, there's not, but I thought maybe someone would be smart enough, so it's fine. It's fine. You guys just keep doing your thing.
Do we know that this is a part of the party yet, or do we still think there's a
Don't blame
hostage
us
there?
for trying to catch up.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep making like bear noises at them.
Roar XD.
Brr.
Zarya, not now. We're trying to help Joe.
Brr. Okay, I'm just gonna turn around and walk
No,
away.
don't leave.
So that's my strength check.
Now
Oh,
we're
am I
trying
supposed
help
to do-
Joe is legendary.
Yeah, definitely some sort of strength to see if you can like start pulling him in.
I
That's
do
really
a
funny though.
strength
They're like that. Zarya would be like growling, trying to get you all's attention, and then you guys just go, "Not now. We're trying to help Joe."
I have
Oh,
Allie's bad rolls.
Well, you know what? You guys at least balances out, so you're able to pull him. You prevent him from having to make a second check, and you manage to get him to the shore after a few very tense minutes of him struggling to make it. But you did it. We're good. And just as you all pull him to shore, you guys hear some rushing water.
Oh, I got you.
And let me see if I can make this work. I cannot.
Actually, it's a Russian.
Can I just pull this? Oh, I can. Okay, cool.
That was water.
Give me just a minute to do what I want to be
Very,
doing.
very watery.
I need roll 20 to work with me here.
Joe's still in the middle of the water.
Glug, glug,
That's
glug, glug,
okay.
glug.
Joe is still Joe. That's fine.
Joe is indeed still Joe.
I don't know what my brain said in that moment. Okay.
Don't think anybody knows.
So copy and
Oh man.
suddenly a raft comes through.
What? Oh my gosh! After all of
Why is it
that
only
work,
copying there? All right, I guess
I'm
that has to
throwing
copy there. Okay.
hands.
I mean, you could just move it.
I have to move
Yeah.
it like piece by piece because I drew it piece by piece.
Oh.
That's a good. Kelly
So
Clarkson song.
that's what is sitting like at the very edge of the portal as you all get onto the land. So your cavalry's here.
Great. So Trumba
Just-
too or Nar?
Trumba, yes. Yeah, I gotta grab him in a second.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's a good question. He could have just sent the raft through like empty. That's absolutely,
Oh
it's
my
absolutely
goodness.
possible. It's like, yeah, they might need this. Yeet. All right. Yeah, so he's on it. So he's there, and he'll kind of be making his way over as you all move on to the manor.
How's he never been able to go through if he could have just done this the whole time to go get his brother Goomba?
Well, he saw you all went through, and then he saw that you all got pulled through. Like Joe, he literally got yanked through.
Wait, did Joe get any concussions on the way? Because he was sitting up top of that rock, wasn't he?
Oh no.
His body was so relaxed in that moment that he didn't get any physical injuries.
He
from
just got flung.
Joe bounced.
Boing.
it. Like you guys know, like with drivers and stuff, when their bodies are really relaxed, that they don't get as many injuries from like car accidents and stuff. Similar thing here. Joe was so tired and exhausted, his body kind of just flailed towards where he was being pulled, and
Great.
that's how it happened. So you all come up to the manor.
I'm
and gonna
sorry.
at least reveal.
I need to interrupt. Did you do
Yeah, go for
that
it.
loading screen thingy on purpose? It
No.
literally it said it was loading and then it said, is it pronounced GIF or GIF? We just
Oh, no, I did not do
talked
that on
about
purpose.
that.
I wish I could say I did that on purpose. I did not.
This bear, I
Obviously,
still
So you all are standing at the
bear.
front of this manor where there should be a door. There is not. It just looks like it's been kind of worn and weathered away.
I am going to draw my sword. I'm going to advance incautiously.
Okay.
Why do we send the squishy ones first?
I am not squishy. I have more HP than all of you.
Oh.
Yeah, he built his character to be that way.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is sort of
Bear
a
going
entrance
in.
hall, of course. There are. Let me at least illustrate where pillars would be.
Bear in.
2 support pillars, and like some, basic ornaments, maybe a chandelier, and a couple
Fancy.
statues of different things.
Ooh.
You guys can see 3 other doors going off, and
What do the statues look
seems.
like?
So the statues represent different species. One is a merfolk, one is a dragon, and one is a. I gotta double check this one. Is it Nephite? Is that what I'm thinking of? Let me see.
Because y'all think these were alive at one point and were turned into the statues? Like, will they soon have 2 bards, a dragonborn, and a bear statue? Or
Mephite is what I'm thinking of. Sorry.
what?
What?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything is just fine.
Well, that doesn't sound weird at all.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
But yeah, so those are the 3 statues, specifically, and they're just on the walls. If you want specific locations, I can give them. But basically, imagine them being like there and there, for example, kind of like along that back wall.
Did anyone else's screen move when he did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a focus ping.
Oh.
I don't know why I told you that. Everybody's gonna start doing focus pings now. It's fine. I take the risk. So, what would you all?
I don't even know how to do a focus ping.
Yeah, I don't either.
Good.
I just have the option to ping everyone.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
it's an option that only I have. That
Yeah,
could-
I think
I'm
so.
looking at
Okay.
Yep.
I think
Oh,
that's
dear.
something we would have discovered and
I like that Mel said,
annoying
I'm
me.
gonna look this up, and then a window appeared on her game screen.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Actually.
So,
Oh, it got very quiet.
yeah, I'm changing the music again.
Oh no, that's
Dun,
fine.
dun, dun.
So, what would you all like to do? Oh, sorry, just before that. The island that this manor is on, it's got enough land that the land goes around to the back of it as well. So you guys could visually see that you could have walked around the whole manor if you wanted to before going in. I just want to make sure that was specifically stated so you all knew that could happen.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll try
would
to
like-
illustrate as much as I can there.
So I would like to examine the statues that you said are on the wall.
yeah, I would like to
Okay.
investigate those. I don't trust.
Okay, let me make sure to type out what the 3 were. It was merfolk, dragon, and let
Did
me
you say
make sure I
me
spell
feet?
this out. Probably Mephit is probably actually I'm supposed
Okay, I was
to
gonna
say
say, you're so weird. This manor has feet statues. Sorry. Oh. No feet pics, just feet statues.
that.
Oh.
So let me see here.
My sleep deprived brain is doing that. Look, man, he said it. Me
I
feet.
actually didn't.
You said me feet. Me feet? My
So when you are examining the statues, do you want to make a specific skill check?
feet. Investigate.
Would it be?
Are
Yeah,
the statues to scale or are they all the same size?
They would be to scale.
Okay.
Clint, which one
Yeah,
are
so
you
the
looking
dragon
at?
is obviously larger than the other 2.
So I
But
would
yeah,
like.
it would be investigation. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Never mind then.
I was going to suggest rolling a deception check on the statue.
What are you
So-
trying to deceive the statue of?
I don't know yet.
Alright. Which are we looking at all the statues in I thought we were okay.
I guess that we could define
Allie
which
took my
one you
good
all-
rolls.
Sorry.
So just out of those 3, the
Seven.
merfolk, the dragon, and the mephit, which ones are you guys looking at specifically?
all of them.
Well, Clint, I was.
Well, they're in different parts of the room, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
different parts of the room. Yeah.
So which one were you
So I
looking
guess I would be looking at whichever one is over here.
Okay. So that would end up being the Mephit. So and then we could assume that like
I don't know what a method
the
is.
dragon one would be
Oh.
there, and the merfolk one would be there.
Oh!
Just to like make sure that we nail that
Heavens to
down.
Betsy.
Taking a little bit of imagination. So thank you for working with me on that. As you examine this statue,
what's happening there?
I'm trying to remember which one is where. So there's your me feet. And
not
then
What is?
I don't know what a
Stop
me
it.
feet is. It's a foot.
oh
Guys,
man,
I'm really tired. And so what? Azaria's standing in front of the No, I'm standing in front of the merfolk.
yes.
Okay, merfolk. And then Azaria.
I'll go ahead and
dragon.
send a screenshot of what it actually looks like.
Alright, well, you could have just put that in here then, Matt. Okay,
I mean,
well, now
that's-
this looks evil. Whatever, it's dragon.
So that's the.
Oh,
method.
that's eerily close to what I just drew. Ew! Josh, do you see that?
I do. I don't like it, but I do.
That's, like, weird how close I made that. That's crazy. Y'all, look at this. That's,
Yeah, so put the green thing in the corner with Clint,
that's...
and then I'll take the yellow. But
Oh, you want the me feet?
well, it's just that your dragon looks more the method, and then so.
Oh, wait, is that
yeah.
what Josh sent? I thought that was the... Oh, I'm not
Yeah,
very
that's,
smart.
That's a method.
Not very smart today. I can't pick it up. Okay. Alright, feet.
Okay. So now you guys have visuals in the chat of all three of them.
Alright.
Just to help with that.
Bree, no.
So, when, first off, we're going to just kind of go in chronological order here. We're going to start with Clint. When you examine yours, it's very cold to the touch, and it resembles that picture that I sent almost completely, except the nose is a lot shorter. And let's see. You find a sapphire necklace wrapped around its neck.
I would like to kind of reach for the necklace, think better of what I'm about to do, and instead I'm gonna tap the necklace with the tip of my sword.
Okay.
I know this is D&D. Magical items always have curses on them. I'm not gonna touch it.
As you do that,
We're learning.
the part of the sapphire that your sword touches breaks.
Oh no!
So a little bit of it kind of like breaks down and falls onto the floor. As like
That's
a little...
But I touched it with the flat, not the sharp end.
Yeah.
Wow, good job, Clint.
It's not the whole thing, it's just like that little part of it that you touch with the flat end of your sword.
I'm gonna pick the little itty bitty part up off the ground.
Okay.
If it's that fragile, there's no way it's got any sort of magical curse imbued with it anymore, right?
And that
Surely
was the last thing he ever said.
Like he's just so confused at what just happened. Okay, what? Oh, pick it up. What happens?
When you say pick it up, are you talking about the little piece that fell on the floor, or are you talking about the whole necklace?
The little piece that fell on the floor.
Oh, okay. When you pick it up, nothing happens. It feels about as cold as the statue was. There's like the tiniest, faintest little, like pulsing glow to it, but it's kind of hard to see in all of the light, but you can like just barely make it out.
I stick it in the same pocket as the mimic. and it's just out of habit because that's like the pocket that like I normally put things in, and the mimic is in the pocket. Like, here, have a toy.
I'm sure that's safe. Great.
Let's transform into a magical sapphire.
Oh,
I would now. I'm gonna operate on the assumption, since that didn't kill me, or vaporize me, or incinerate me, or turn me against my party, or mind control me, or do any other heinous magical torturous thing to me. I'm going to take the necklace and I'm gonna try and like take it off of the head of the feet monster. How do you pronounce it? Method?
Method, yeah.
Thank you.
Meffy?
So what exactly are you trying to lift the necklace off of the statue? Is that what you're doing?
And now I'm trying to lift the necklace off the statue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as you are trying to do that, like you're like trying to do it slowly, carefully, you still hear and feel like several clinks of the necklace as it's kind of like
gosh.
not shattering, but kind of like breaking apart in certain places. Once you get it off and like you're holding it in front of you, it's kind of just like swinging a little bit back and forth, and you can feel some small pieces have kind of like chipped off.
You're killing it!
While you're trying to take it off of the statue. So you have it, it's just little chips and breaks and dents in it here and there.
I do. What I'd be doing. Okay, so I want to study it a little bit closer, or at least the full necklace now. Would that be an Arcana check, an Insight check, or a Perception check?
We are going to do Arcana check, because Insight is more so for living creatures and stuff.
Okay. And
then Perception is more so like awareness of your surroundings.
All right. This is the nat 1 for my. If this is my nat 1 for the session, I will cry. Okay.
I saw the +1. I was like, oh.
So, what you can tell about this item from an 11 is it is an ancient necklace from this plane, right? From a plane of water. It was crafted here centuries ago. And it was passed down through different generations of the family that, legend has it, lived in this manor in its heyday. And let's see. You can tell that there is a spell in it, like contained within it. And you can at least tell that it is not harmful to you.
Can I tell what it does?
I don't think you can with that. Let me see if there's a way. You would have to cast Identify.
I do not have Identify.
That is unfortunate.
I don't like the way you said that.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Would I be able to use mending on the necklace? Just so it stops falling apart?
Oh, you're back from bear form.
Perchance. Perhaps. It depends on the answer to that question.
Well, you wouldn't know the answer to the question until you tried it. Let me double check what the mending description specifically says, just so I don't mislead.
Okay.
A single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link. It is a cantrip, so you can use it many times as you want. So, yeah, you could absolutely use it enough and completely mend the necklace, like the chain part. The part of the sapphire that he broke off and put in his bag, that stays broken off, but the rest of it you can mend back together, yeah.
Mimic gets to keep his toy.
Great. That'll end well for all of us.
Okay.
You almost said it begrudgingly, like you're like, okay, I'll stop being a bear for right now.
Yeah, pretty much. I like being a bear. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do.
I like that completely unprompted. You're back as Azari and you're like, give me that.
Yeah. It's good.
No, I mean since he's holding it out, I can just like
Boop.
mend it from like you know, I don't have to necessarily like I can kind of just touch it. I don't have to take it from him.
That is pretty the funniest part as well. You kind of just do have to touch it. So, I'm gonna ask you to roleplay this out.
Okay. I'm sort of staring at the necklace, kind of trying to ascertain what the spell is with my own basic level of intellect without identify. Trying to hold it very gingerly so that it doesn't fall apart anymore. Yeah, Allie, your move. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, I just kind of planned on like approaching him after, of course, transforming back from being a bear and just like, you know, kind of like touching it where it needs to be mended and just like doing that until it's like back to its, I guess, full form except for the sapphire, and then just kind of walking back away and being like, there we go. Like, okay, there, yeah.
And I'm just making sure you don't say anything while you're doing all of that. You kind of just silently go back to person, walk over, feel all over the necklace, repairing it, and then say, there you go.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
All right, cool.
And then I'm just gonna walk back over to like this corner. Like I'll still be looking in. I walk back to the statue.
Okay, cool. That worked. I was just curious as to how exactly. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then Clint, do you do anything in response to that?
I say,
Thank you.
and I meander over to Mel. I would like to offer Mel the necklace and say,
Pretty shiny thing. It has magic. Can you tell me what magic it has?
Sure. Detect
I hope
magic. Oh, detect magic.
I also have detect magic.
You already did your part. This is
Let me
team
see.
effort.
Let me double check the
You repaired
school
it.
that the spell would fall under.
I mended it.
Yeah.
but I don't know that you have detect magic. Have you ever actually used it? Because it's normally Mel that does that.
Yeah, I don't think so because usually she gets to it first.
My bad.
Yeah, so I wouldn't know that your character has that ability.
So you would be able to detect abjuration magic from the necklace, which is basically protective spells, magical barriers, negating harmful effects, something like that, something that would add to or augment some sort of ability.
Augment my AC, please.
I relay that
Put it on the
information.
paladin!
But you don't know what that effect is.
Put it on the
You don't know
paladin!
I'm not risking that.
You're just gonna put any magic item you want on the paladin?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Let's see what other alter ego he's hiding.
Oh!
Alright, that's pretty funny,
Oh,
actually.
No.
We've got what are the other classes?
The other classes or other schools of magic? What are we asking?
Barry the Bard. Barry
We've got
Bard.
Bob Ranger, and we have got Greg Barbarian.
What is happening?
I have no idea.
And we've got Jack Sorcerer.
Jack Sorcerer.
I'm like trying to think of generic names.
Why?
Because I'm naming all of his alter egos.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
We've got Joe Paladin, we've got
I thought
Tom
you were
Warrior.
naming characters that you've run into already. It's like, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Oh.
Okay.
Anyways.
My bad. Okay.
Aurora was snoring through like most of that, so I only heard like bits and pieces. But it's
Got
okay.
it. It was
Yeah,
just
so-
generic name and then D&D class.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
So, Ashwa, that's what you know, abjuration magic, protective, sort of something like that.
Right.
And then what do you do?
Well, I relay that information. So it's adjuration and protective magic. Other than that, I do not know anymore. I say that to Clint.
Some sort of protection magic.
Do I know that information?
Nope.
Oh,
Not sure.
isn't that what abjuration means by definition? Or
That's like a literal translation, yeah. It's just like protection magic.
Oh,
So in
that's
order
what
to figure out the exact spell or the effect, you would have to have like identify or something like that.
what I'm getting at is, okay, she said abjuration. Okay, cool. By definition, that means protection magic. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
that.
you said that in character, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, you know, it's basically I said, okay, so it's, you know, some sort of protection magic. Awesome. We
Okay.
have a side quest.
Thanks. Thanks, Ashwa.
You're welcome. I guess I turn to look at the merfolk statue.
Okay. So just before we go away from it,
Yeah, that's fine.
Clint, are you giving Ashwa the necklace or are you taking it back for yourself right now?
I want to take it back.
Okay, just want to make sure we knew where the item ended up. Okay, so let's scroll back up to see. Oh, we don't have to scroll; it's right there. You got a 6. Okay. Well, it's a statue.
Thanks. I'm so glad this is working out. Joe, Joe, why don't you come over here and have a look at this? I'll wave him over.
Hey, no. Hold on. Did Mel actually roll that? Because that.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Did we roll ours at the same time?
Sure did.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad.
No, it's okay. It's my bad.
Ah, why it seems to be a beautiful necklace.
He sees a
That's
necklace?
statue.
You're looking at a statue.
It seems to be a beautiful statue. Wrong context. So what am I rolling? I'm rolling perception?
You would be rolling
Investigation.
Investigation, yeah.
Let's see what I have there. Ah, -6.
Are you kidding?
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
I was like,
He's just
"Jeez."
joshing you.
Oh, he sees it. He
Oh.
sees everything. I'm
Very
rolling
nice.
so bad today. This sucks.
You're now out.
I know how Allie feels.
So
Oh.
you can tell by the clothing that is adorned on this statue that this statue was modeled after actual merfolk in the surrounding area, right around this manor itself. You see a conch shell strapped to its waist, as well as a ruby and an emerald on the
How
other
many?
side.
Hey, how
There
many
seem to
gems
be
are we
lots
trying to
of
find
gems.
for the crown?
I don't know. If
You guys are
counted.
trying to flip. What did I say? A total of 4 or a total of 6? I'm gonna check
No
my notes.
idea.
I'll go pull up the VOD.
My notes do not have. I see. 4 to 6 gems.
Wow.
Because the idea was that at this particular moment, Hayes was uncertain about how many gems you all would have to be retrieving. What was your thought process with that?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, just that there are gems here.
Oh, okay. Just so we don't get, like, derailed. You're not at the place for the first gem yet. Good idea, but not exactly what Hayes was looking for the crown.
Gotcha.
So let's see. Is there anything else that he would be able to tell off of the 19? Female merfolk, and maybe they were like 6.5 feet tall.
Wow, that's tall.
Yeah, so that's where you can get from that. So conch shell on her right hip, and then a ruby and an emerald gem on her left.
Real quick, can we take like a 2-minute break? I gotta go bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
All
I
right.
kind of also do
All
as
right.
well. So.
Be
All
back
right.
shortly.
Everybody, take a break. See y'all soon.
Even
Guys, okay.
It's very paladin. Nope. Hold on.
What?
Restart. It's very druid of me to come back, and I'm like, I have an animal.
Huh?
Yeah.
I have an animal on me.
It's true. So where we were at before the commercial break of sorts, Joe had just examined this merfolk statue, got a lot of different details from it, some gems, a conch shell.
Why do you keep saying it like that?
Like what?
The magic conch shell.
Yeah, you say conch.
Conch shell.
It's a
just
conch
the way
shell.
Conch.
No.
Yes, it's a conch.
It's C-O-N-C-H.
Yeah,
Conch.
you ever hear about silent letters? You're going
You ever think about
conch.
how to pronounce things?
All right,
You ever
Mr.
seen it?
Toronto.
It's Tirana, actually.
Tirana.
Piranha. Sounds like piranha.
Yeah.
Piranha.
Exactly.
I have
Sir.
Googled it, and it is pronounced conch.
So SpongeBob lied to us.
Get
about
wrecked.
the learning.
It's a conch shell.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
I see it now, yeah. Conch.
Yeah.
Conch.
All right,
Magic
back to this.
conch.
Back to this.
Anyways, yeah.
So yeah, that's what you guys investigate and see on this statue.
All
what
right.
Good talk. Great statue. All right, boys, time to pack it up.
I think we've gotten everything we came here for.
I like how we all have our little sniggity snack and so we're not talking.
I mean, I'm at a completely different statue, so I'm waiting for you guys to be done on that one.
That's
Oh.
true. We can let you guys think about what you want to do next and jump to
Go to the me feet.
Azaria's one real quick. No, that's where the dragon is. So I'm gonna
What?
I'm gonna pull this drawing
Dragon.
over here and pull Paul in the process apparently. And then lose the. All right, whatever.
All right.
So you're back over there.
Dragon.
So, dragon with 16 investigation.
What is this?
You are able to determine that this would be a blue dragon. I can give you.
As we all draw it green.
Blue dragons historically are lawful evil, so they kind of have their own personal moral agendas that they abide by, and that's all they really kind of have as far as ethics. Let's see. This one is large, so it's taking up like that whole corner. And normally they are immune to lightning and can speak Draconic, of course.
Got it.
They also have lightning powers. The actual statue itself seems a bit. It's not colored as the other two are. This one is actually blue. The other two are more of a grayish color. And this doesn't have any adornments except for a ring around the tip of its tail.
Oh, it's got like a. Yeah.
If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Anyway, okay, so I am going to detect magic on the ring before picking it up.
So on the ring specifically?
Yes.
Okay, let me get my Schools of Magic list here again. This would be illusion magic, which is spells that, you know, manipulate what people are seeing or hearing. We saw that with something that I think Clint would do, where he would like summon the image of himself doing one thing and then kind of run off to the side. That kind of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
the
Loki.
it's either the minor illusion spell, I think, or
Yeah.
the silent image, things like that.
Yeah.
The Loki.
So that's more so the kind of school of magic that would be coming off the ring.
Okay, so I'll like gently pick it up. I'm not gonna put it on my finger. I'm gonna like, like hold it like in my hand or like pinch it. Like I
Just hold it in your hand regularly, like
Like
a
in the
ring.
palm of your
Hold
hand.
on.
Holding on.
Like. And then ring?
Yeah, just like holding it in your hand. Yeah.
Like that?
Hold on. I'm about to send a picture in the D&D chat.
Okay.
And you'll be familiar with this one.
Oh my goodness.
Ah.
More
The
like
one-
that, yeah.
The one ring to rule them all.
Yeah, like holding it like that in my hand.
Okay, interesting. As you do, it feels very warm to the touch. And
Really is the one ring to rule them all.
there's not really any other effect right now that you feel besides that.
I'm gonna stop drawing. This is just turning out horribly.
Got it.
Get that out of here. Looks like a hand puppet.
For
and
those
then-
listening at home, it's basically Gollum holding up the ring in his hand.
Oh, it is Gollum. It's a picture of
Yeah.
Gollum.
Yeah. What did I say? I meant to say it's Gollum. What did I say?
You said it's basically Gollum.
Oh.
No, it is Gollum.
Words are hard sometimes.
Yeah, I googled specifically Lord of the Rings holding ring.
Solid Google
Well,
search.
it did the job, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else you wanted to do? If not, we can jump back over to the other three.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna hand off the ring to one of them. One of you guys take this, please.
So, who would take it first if Azaria, no words, just holds out a ring to one of you?
I'm not taking. Clint's
It looks like the
closest.
intended target is Clint.
I'm standing closest, so I'm just gonna look at her. I'm gonna look at the outstretched hand. I'm gonna look back up at her. I'm gonna look back down at the outstretched hand.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say,
I'm flattered. I'm not marrying you.
I don't want you to.
Wait,
It-
friend Ashwa, the partial Minotaur, loves friend Clint, the partial Termite?
I do not.
Beg your pardon? I'm not Ashwa. Or wait, no, that's not Ashwa.
Yeah.
I get that
first of
wrong
all-
every time.
First of all, not Ashwa. Second of all, no.
Someone
Anyways,
please clip
the
that.
third of all,
I'm
not
not
Ashwa.
marrying you.
The ring has some illusion magic on it, and I figured you, Mr. Illusionist, with your whispering and your what is it? The annoying, taunting magic, and whatever else you do. I figured
Vicious
maybe,
mockery?
yeah, your vicious mockery.
What's happening?
I figured that maybe this would be right up your alley. So just take the darn ring
Get it right up your alley.
without the marriage proposal. Just take the ring from my hand.
Yeah, I can try. Hold on.
I reach out, kind of playfully, mischievously smirking at Azaria. I
Wow.
take the ring, and I put it on forefinger of my right hand.
You
And
put
the
it on?
forefinger is your pointer finger?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not putting it on the ring finger of my ring hand. We've already
Yeah.
established that.
Yeah, that doesn't-
That's I wanted to make sure. And so what I'm gonna do after he takes it is I'm just gonna like kind of stomp back to not like stomp, but I'm gonna kind of like sulk back to this corner over here.
I stroll over. Boop.
No!
No.
I walk away. I walk away. Get away from me.
What's happening?
Don't you touch me.
I was going to say thank you.
You can say thank me from across the room.
Thank me from across the room.
Oh my god.
You walked right into that one.
Bree, I don't know what all the arrows are, but apparently, there's a marriage proposal. Hey, Bear's back!
There sure was not.
What is happening?
What happened to the DM?
Yeah,
He's
where's
clipping.
the DM?
He's clipping the marriage
he's
scene.
clipping.
I'm trying to clip it real quick.
But yeah, basically, Azaria found a ring on the dragon statue, walks over without a word, offers it to Clint Westwood. Clint goes, "I'm flattered, but I don't want to marry you."
I believe I said, "Here, take this" as well.
I thought you said nothing. I thought you just held it out.
No, I thought I said, "Here, take this."
Oh. Well, either way, he said no.
I took the ring. I'm just,
No to the marriage
Drink
part of it.
cactus juice. It'll quench you. Nothing's quenchier. It's
Okay,
the
put the shaving now.
quenchiest.
So, what did we say after that happened? So Clint has it now. He said he's trying to say thank you, but Azaria is running away. Or sorry, keeping their distance. How about that?
Yes.
So we're back to the three in front of the merfolk statue. So was there anything else you all wanted to do with that?
Did Joe find something on it? I don't remember.
He found the conch shell and one emerald and one ruby strapped to the merfolk's belt.
Oh. Cool. Joe, are you holding on to Joe, are you holding on to those?
Did he take them off the statue?
He has not yet.
I can. Would you like me to, friend Ashra, with the naturally golden hair that has no other insinuations?
Swear to God, every time. The continuation is just hilarious.
Well, I suppose, I mean, the others have taken the gems off, so if they're safe to
Very
take
well.
off.
If you desire I hold the jewels for you, I shall hold the jewels for you. I love you.
Thanks, Joe. Just gonna. Now he has become one with the statue.
he now is the statue,
Okay.
actually.
I take all of the gems off the statue.
Okay.
All two.
So all two of them, and then the conch shell as well, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Okay.
The place caves in.
It just does Indiana
I'm
Jones
sorry,
style. Something a boulder drops from the ceiling.
Boom.
Dang it, not again.
No, that does actually happen.
I don't
Okay,
have
so-
a rock,
Stop
but
putting him away!
I don't see anything. I'm sorry. Where's the joke? So let's see. So that's that. Clint, did you say you put on the ring, or were you just holding on to it?
you put it on.
Or the forefinger of my right hand.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, cool. So those are the three statues. You guys took everything from them. Cool.
Paul!
Where would you want to go
Stop that.
now? Because there's three other ways you guys could go.
This way.
Who threw the heart?
Paul. No!
Being out of the heart.
Oh, look, it's all of you. Yay. Oh.
And there goes Mel.
As you're darting around the edges of the revealed map.
I don't know what you're talking about. You can't see that. There. I mean, Clint did get proposed to, so.
No.
Okay. I
There
will
was
reveal this
no-
next room here. Sorry.
Did you say the 6th room?
This next room.
Hey guys, look, there's fire. Lava. Oh my
It's lava.
gosh.
That's a rug.
Hey guys, look, there's a rug.
Oh my god! Hey guys, it's fire. That's a rug. Oh my god! Hold on.
Are you gonna clip that, Allie? right, so it's a rug.
Yep. So
Huh.
in
Don't
this
worry, it
room,
happens to me all
besides
the time,
the
Melanie.
rug looks almost untouched, but the rest of the room looks wrecked. There are tables and chairs strewn everywhere, bookshelves laying lopsided.
Not
The
Cherry.
fireplace across from where you all came in is just completely battered and almost blown to pieces. And the rug seems
Heavens.
completely fine.
Dang. Joe, how do you feel? There's so many tables that have completely been disheveled.
Joe just looks crestfallen and doesn't say anything.
Oh, no. He sees a broken chair on the floor.
Oh no.
You said there was a bookcase that fell over?
Yeah, like multiple bookcases, like along the wall that just kind of like fell over onto the side. You see a bunch of burned books on them and like different
burned books.
useless items and things. Yeah.
That's not...
Like I said, the room just wrecked. Except for the rug. The rug was fine.
All right, I dropped the clip in the Discord.
Beautiful. Thanks.
That's a rug. But I coincidentally also didn't hear anything you said. So.
That's fine.
There's broken furniture, like tables and chairs. Joe Paladin's sad because he's thinking of Cherry. There are burned books, bookcases turned over. Everything is destroyed except the rug.
Except for the rug. Does someone maybe want to detect magic on that?
Boom, detect magic.
Okay, I want to make sure someone actually said it.
I did, and no one said anything. Boom, detect magic.
Okay, so you detect a mixture
Oh, no.
of illusion and divination magic.
Oh.
It has illusion and divination magic.
Do you know what? Do you know what both of those? Do you know what both of those mean?
Nope.
Okay, so illusion magic. I'll review that first.
I mean, my character does, but I don't. So.
That's totally fine. Illusion magic would be like deception or things that seeming not being the way that they seem to be, and then divination is either telling the future, the past, or seeing the true nature of something.
What the heck?
Are we sure that this is actually a rug?
It's another mimic.
It's a great idea.
I doubt it's a rug. I don't know what we could do. Can I do Mage Hand to pick up, like, a piece of something and then put it on the rug?
Yeah, we could say like a piece of like a chair leg or something. Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Or a book.
Yeah, or one of the destroyed books or something. Yeah. Just specify what kind of item it's gonna be, or like what object.
I'll pick up one of the burned books.
Okay. So and you'll just drop it on the rug.
Yeah, I'll put it there. I won't like chuck it, but I'll place it.
Okay. So when you place
I feel
it down,
like you didn't need Mage Hand for that.
I was too scared to touch it.
Okay.
I thought honestly when you said Mage Hand, I thought you were gonna like try to pick up a corner of the rug at first. But yeah, so when you put the book on there, it kind of sinks into the floor a little bit. But other than that, nothing else happens.
Okay.
Are we sure that the rug is actually a rug?
I mean, it looks like a rug.
Yes, but the rug has illusionist powers.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be a different object that has disguised itself as a rug?
I mean, yeah, it's highly possible, but I don't know how we would figure that out. Can I tap it with my foot?
Yeah,
like
you can try tapping it with your foot.
I put all my weight on one leg while I lean I reach my one foot forward and do a little tip. I just go tap tap. On the
I'm imagining like a hokey pokey style, where all your weight is on your back foot, and then you're like, gingerly putting your other foot in, and just like very lightly tapping it.
I was picturing, when you like dip your toe in the water of a pool, but yeah, sure.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's actually a better image. That's a lot more clear, actually. Thank you. So nothing bad happens. The carpet feels almost strange and it doesn't feel like any other carpet that you've felt before.
Elaborate.
Your foot kind of just goes like into it a little bit, like pushes down on it a little bit. Because it doesn't feel like fuzzy or warm or anything like that. It kind of feels like it's detached or
Zarya stood on it.
like what?
Nothing. Zarya
okay.
stood on it for like 2 seconds.
Do you actually want to stand on it, Azaria?
So I want
Stand up.
Ashwa to go through this whole thing of like testing it. I want to see that like nothing happened, and then I'll step onto it.
Okay.
All
Hey,
right.
Josh.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna save my question for after Mel does whatever she does. It'll be funny, and I'm gonna
I
roll
finished.
with it.
I'm done.
Okay.
So, are you standing on the rug right now?
Yes.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Is the rug solid?
Uh-oh.
It appears to be solid, yeah.
Appears to be solid, and actually are solid. Two different things, though.
Yeah.
I'm specifically referencing the thingy, as I can, the thingy.
Yeah.
We were talking about in DM. So if it's not really a rug, wouldn't they just fall straight through it when they step on it?
That's,
So
I'm
the
assuming.
book didn't
Oh.
go straight through it. Azaria just stepped onto it, and we haven't resolved what happens at that point. And Ashwa kind of like dipped her toe in, so there wasn't a whole lot of weight on it either.
And I'm gonna walk over here.
Okay.
The most mischievous smirk that Oshawa's ever seen. I'm gonna push Oshawa onto the rug.
What?
Alrighty then.
Can I
Okay,
resist
so-
that?
I mean, yeah. So
being
you guys could do opposed strength checks basically, and whoever has the higher one, their action succeeds.
What?
And we'll say that this happens as Azaria also steps on it. So either Azaria is going to experience what happens, or both Azaria and Ashwa will.
I'm being bullied.
Ooh.
Alright. Well, I am rolling so bad today. Alright, so I assume I fall over and onto it.
So, what happens at this point
Uh-oh.
is you both sort of like sink down. The rug stays exactly where it is,
It's quicksand!
and you all feel solid ground, maybe like 2 or 3 feet below you.
Oh.
Let's see, Ashwa, you sink significantly farther than Azaria did. You actually sink far enough to where your head goes all the way underneath what appears to be underneath the rug.
What?
And so where you are is dark. You can at least make out part of Azaria's body standing a little bit higher up than you are.
Can I reach out to, like, grab her or anything? Or is it, like,
Yeah.
thick? Or, okay.
You can grab her body.
Can
Yeah.
I grab Azaria? I know this is gonna feel horrible from her perspective, but I'm freaking out.
I step over here while y'all are doing that. I study what's going on, and I say,
The staircase appears to be made of staircase.
Oh,
What?
I see. The rug is covering a staircase. That's why you went, that's why you went farther down.
That's a bingo. So yes. So
Can I see
I
anything?
can sort of reveal at least the top of the staircase where you guys are at, and I'll at least rearrange the two of you just so you guys can get like an accurate depiction of how this looks. So that little ramp, that's basically where both of them were standing. So it corresponds to both their locations nearby where Clint and Joe Paladin were. So if Clint and Joe Paladin, if they both stepped forward, they would basically be right next to where the other two are at. And Joe moved sideways. There we go.
He
Yeah.
fell into the bookcase.
Yeah. He felt
My
the gravitational
bookcase.
pull and just went.
I'll save you.
Yeah, I would like to definitely follow them down.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and just real quick just adjust where you'd be, and then Joe probably follows suit. So there you go. So every step takes you 5 feet down. Ashwa, you are the farthest down so far, and then Joe and Clint are at the same height, and then Azaria is 5 feet above that.
These are
Or 4
steep
or 5 feet above
stairs.
that. Yeah. There's not many of them, but they are very steep.
Alright, I'll cautiously walk down.
I guess instead of them being
Or
each 5
climb.
feet, they should each be 2.5 feet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, those are big steps.
Yeah, I said that out loud, and I was like, wait a minute. That's terrifying.
I'll tentatively climb down, I guess.
Okay.
So, you guys know how my mom texted me earlier
Yeah.
about go Oilers? Well, my sister just texted me. She says, me wakes up mid-nap thinking I'm missing the Oilers game. Me realizes it's tomorrow and I can resume my sleep.
Hmm.
So both of them have texted me in relation to the Oilers game, and I just thought that was funny. Anyways, we can continue now. I just wanted to share that.
I like how they both thought it was the wrong day.
Yeah. At least my sister had the realization. Yes, it's been a day or two. And down the stairs we go.
Yeah,
Okay. I
I'm
just wanted to make sure you guys actually said that.
I
So-
did! Am I muted?
Okay.
No, I just didn't hear you say it. I'm
I
sorry.
said it already.
Okay, so you all see what appears to be an empty room, except for a person at the end who is tied up.
Oh.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna put you back. Who's
Hello?
tied up and looks to be currently asleep. This,
Forced sleep?
yes,
Oh dear.
this happens to be Goomba.
Hey, Goomba! Goomba
How do you know
Troopa!
that?
Huh?
How do we know that?
We could assume that if someone sends you on a rescue mission and they don't travel with you the entire time, that they give you a basic description. We can assume that based on D&D and your intelligence of your characters. This person
why
matches the description.
didn't he come with us?
Huh?
Are you asking me or rhetorical question?
Yeah, no, I'm asking you. Why didn't he come with us?
Oh, you're asking me specifically.
Yeah.
Well, that is metagame knowledge, unfortunately.
He stayed on the raft, I guess.
I just feel like if your brother's missing, and you come to this place that has a house, a big house or whatever, that perhaps you'd be a little more interested in physically coming to find your missing brother. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I mean, I would agree with you, but
I guess Goomba doesn't, or Troomba, or whichever the heck.
whichever one he is.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last that you saw of him as you all were entering this manor was you saw him come through the other side of the portal.
Right. Fun. Okay.
So you at least know he's on this same plane as you. You just don't know what happened after that.
Got it. Hey, you want to do detect magic?
I was getting there. I was finishing chewing up my Cheez-It.
Got it.
I would like to cast detect magic on the rope.
On the rope.
Yeah, on the rope.
Okay.
Like the rope tying him up, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. There would be enchantment, school of magic, which is like mind affecting or buffing certain people a certain way, maybe controlling someone else as well, that kind of thing.
Told you the rope was enchanted. Can I mage hand to untie the rope?
You can try.
Okay. Do you,
Yeah,
do you
if
want me
you
to
wanted
roll
to-
for that, or?
Let me see here. Do
Excuse me.
sleight of hand.
That's my second best one. All right. I'm gonna roll a nat one. Oh!
+9 is absurd.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's my second best
Mind
one.
So you're able to loosen them, but the ropes do stay tied for the most part.
Oh, dang. Okay.
23 doesn't completely untie them?
Correct.
I don't know. I'm like, huh.
You want to try again?
I didn't think I could.
I would
So
like
wait.
to grab my dagger, and I would like to try slicing the ropes off him.
Be careful you don't touch the rope directly. It might affect you as well.
I'd be fine. What could this rope possibly do to little old me?
It's gonna
Kill you.
trap him in another wall, huh?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Lord.
What?
So what you're gonna do here is you are going to roll and add your dexterity modifier to that roll.
I'm sure this will only end well, as he said.
My saving throw modifier is different than my regular modifier. I'll take the +2 that I have for whatever reason.
Huh.
And my dexterity is in and of itself is a -1. But I have proficiency on my dexterity saving throws
Oh, good. Okay.
+2. I don't know how I did that. Don't ask me. I do not
I don't
know
know
what I
either. But like
Good.
that's fine with me. So that's enough. As you are trying to make your way over to where this guy is sitting, sleeping, tied up, you end up triggering a trap,
No.
and it appears right here.
Oh, no.
So you would stop at this point, you would like jump back, and as you look, it's like a pit that goes down and just keeps going down.
Have fun.
You don't quite see the bottom.
You
I'd like
know,
to jump.
this would be a...
Okay.
Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, this would be a great time for Ashur to get a mischievous grin and go up and shove him from behind, but I will resist it.
You'll resist the intrusive
I
thought for
won't
now.
do that, even though he did it to me.
Well, to be fair, well, no, I can't reveal that. Never mind.
So wait, he didn't get to the rope then?
So he did not reach it. So that's where his particular, I guess, action stops. But was anybody else wanting to do anything before we tried again to reach, to cut these ropes?
No.
Joe, you don't
Okay.
want to do anything?
Clint!
No.
What?
What?
I mean, is anything that requires intervention actually happened, or does Clint just watch something drop in front of him?
Basically, Clint avoids stepping into a pitfall, and it's enough time passing that it gives anybody else an opportunity to like do something if they wanted to. You don't have to. I just want to make sure that I'm involving everybody if there was something they wanted to do.
Joe yells to Clint to watch out, but like
There you go.
well after the thing has fallen.
It's like fallen 10 seconds go by. Watch out!
Like, yeah, like just knows. It's like, Clint, there's a trap there.
Thanks, bud.
I turn and just give Joe Paladin the most exasperated look you've ever seen on my face, and I say, "Thank you."
I appreciate your diligence and your friendship and your commitment to helping me stay alive.
I love you.
Joe turns to Azaria and says completely, like, unironically, he really appreciates me.
And I would like to roll to vicious mockery that. No, I'm kidding.
I would like to turn.
His
Hold
love
on.
is so strong it hurts.
I'd like to turn, and I'd like to look at. I lost it. Okay. I'd like to turn and look at Joe, and I just want to say, Yes, he does. And then I'll turn back.
Oh, man. So glad it did that.
Joe
Okay.
takes that completely literally.
Yeah. All right, Clint. So, go ahead.
What is he doing?
Now he's trying
Nothing,
to.
apparently.
He's trying to approach where Goomba's sleeping again to try to cut those ropes.
Oh,
So I go.
yeah,
around.
you.
Your name is Clint, yeah.
No, I thought my action had ended and it was someone else's turn. So okay.
No, I just went through everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my knife. I'm gonna take my little dagger, and I get a
Okay.
+4. Oop. And I don't think I rolled a nat 1 all game.
Wow.
Now, what skill are you using?
I would have assumed just general like tack the rope with knife, like I'm slicing through it. So I assume.
Oh, like specifying an attack on the rope itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see this determines whether you hit it or not. That of course hits it. So now you would roll damage on the rope itself.
1d4 plus 1. Here's my d4s. No. Okay, 3.
Okay.
It's not horrible.
Yeah. So we'll say that you cut through about half the ropes that are binding this guy together.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a pretty sturdy rope.
Yeah.
He kind of starts stirring as well as you're cutting these ropes. Like he's starting to wake up a little bit too.
Well, that's progress.
Hey, he's waking up or the ropes are waking up?
Oh, he is.
He.
Okay.
Fair question. He is.
Does Clint seem any different by handling the rope, or does he seem fine?
I assume so far that he is careful to just be slicing the rope and he's not actually touching it with his bare hands.
Okay.
Casually just grabs hold of the rope and touches it.
Can I investigate the floor to see if I could determine where any other trap spots would be?
I
possible?
believe you can. I'm gonna double check.
Okay. Or perception.
Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you can.
Investigation or perception?
Oh shoot.
Would I perceive or do I see?
Perception.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop in on this one then.
I'm gonna roll a. Yeah, these rolls are cheese, man.
Okay. So you each can detect where one is.
Where is it?
The one that Azaria detects is more significant and more damaging.
Okay.
So you determined that there was another pit over here.
That's a big pit.
Yeah, it's bigger than the other one. And then Azaria determines that, keeping in mind how Clint had stepped in this little room, there was a whole thing that spans this.
Dang.
That had spikes on it.
Oh!
So if he had walked that way, he would have been impaled with spikes and having to either avoid it or take a bunch of damage.
Jeez. Okay.
Dang.
Can I
Oh.
casually walk around it, or do I need to
I'm basically drawing it so then you guys can mention, hey, there's this here. Hey, there's this here.
Okay.
And then that's the
Is
interpretation of it. That way you can safely walk around it.
Is this a spike or something, or is that just drawing?
That's just me not being able to draw a straight line.
No, it's okay. I was just checking. So, can I walk normally around it, or do I need to acrobatics tiptoe around or
You
something?
can walk normally around it.
All
Yeah.
right. There.
Yeah, basically that would be fine. Yeah.
All right. Can I do Mage Hand again to sort of help untie some of the rope, or is that a one and done? Because I assumed earlier it was one and done, but I wasn't sure.
Let me remind me if Mage Hand is a cantrip.
It is.
Sweet. Then yeah, I'll definitely allow it again.
Okey-doke.
So we'll say that you're making that check, and then
Making a
Clint
check.
is slashing at the rope again.
What check am I doing?
The sleight of hand check.
Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're great at this.
Guys, this is right. It's because I didn't bring my dice bag up here. I'm diceless.
Diceless in Seattle.
Gosh, what a good movie. I love it when the two
Wait.
DMs find each other. That would be
What?
so cute. He's referencing Sleepless in Seattle, which not like real talk, like that is one of my favorite movies, Sleepless in Seattle.
No, I've never seen it.
It's so it's a romance movie. You wouldn't.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's the one where the guy stands outside the house with the signs.
What?
What?
Yeah, you know when he stands out with the signs and he says like "Don't say anything," and then he keeps pulling the giant pieces of paper with different messages on them.
Oh, is that the one with Rick Grimes, that actor?
Andrew Lincoln.
Wait.
Yeah,
And no, that movie was Love Actually. I was just
Okay,
trying
for a
to go
second I was
along
like,
with
Tom Hanks? No. He's pulling your leg, Allie.
That's the one where the girl, she was 13, but then she wakes up and she's 30, and then she meets Mark
13
Ruffalo.
going on 30.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Dang.
I haven't even seen that one, and I know.
I think that's actually the one where the girl goes to sleepaway camp, and then she meets this guy who leads like all the camp staff. They do like dancing at night, and she becomes a dancer.
I was gonna say, is it Sleepaway Camp? But no, that's Dirty Dancer. I haven't seen any of these
I
movies.
thought you were gonna reference The Parent Trap.
No. The Parent Trap is the one with Selena Gomez when the little sister runs away from home.
All right. That's
Wait, no,
Ramona
that's
and
Ramona and
Beezus.
Beezus.
I
was about to say,
loved that movie growing up. It made me cry though, every time.
That actually made me cry too. It's like one of the only movies that made me cry was Ramona
Have
and Beezus.
not seen
Really?
it.
I also absolutely love Selena Gomez and did not realize she was a part of a gay awakening. But yeah, I loved that movie. Happy Pride!
The saddest part of Ramona and Beezus was when the guy's best friend unexpectedly died in the middle of the movie trying to swing across a raging river on a rope.
Ah, yes, Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh shoot!
Stop!
She doesn't.
Stop!
She doesn't die in the middle of the movie. She dies near the end.
Guys,
No, she dies like smack in the middle of it.
Not really.
I guess you could argue it was like 3/5 of the way over.
It was really kind of more than that.
Flint, do
Not
you have a
much
favorite movie? Oh, actually, it's probably a Star Wars one.
I don't have a favorite movie, but I have like favorite movies. I can't pick one. I know you weren't asking me. But...
I
Wait,
wasn't.
who are you asking?
But I said
You.
Flint. But...
Oh.
Is my mic not working tonight?
It's
No,
got
we
to.
hear you. I don't know why he didn't answer.
No, because I didn't hear who the question was directed at, so I just.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Star Wars, and I was like, okay, they probably meant either me or Paul.
Yeah. So, anyways, it would have to be what?
It's like a really close contest between Star Wars or Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Like that movie made my childhood.
Treasure Planet is so good.
And I know Josh
You
is
say it's a
torn between
treasure.
two. All right,
My favorite part of Treasure Planet is when they meet the crocodile in the Louisiana Bayou.
that's Captain Hook.
No,
That is
isn't
not Captain Hook either.
it's
Princess
it's
and the no.
Princess and the
Yeah,
Frog.
Princess
yeah.
and the Frog.
Yeah.
I was right.
No, Captain Hook is from that movie with all the little blue people.
That's the Smurfs.
Oh, Smurfs.
Wow, we are going down a massive rabbit hole.
This is like
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Okay.
It's
I appreciate
fun,
that
though.
somebody has gotten all of these though.
Yeah, I'm really like enjoying this. It's like a puzzle for me, and I really enjoy.
We could do
Note
more
to
of this
self, Allie likes movie
post
puzzles.
stream.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Actually, Allie, I have a card game that's literally like similar to what Paul's doing, but it's all about movies. Do you want?
Oh,
We should look
You know
at that.
Blockbuster?
No.
I said that one seriously. There is a card game called Blockbuster that's like movie trivia.
Wait, is that one of the
Aw.
favors that you had out at your wedding? There was
No,
something
I don't think so.
similar. But I got one of those. That's what I was talking about.
Do you want to know what my favorite movie is?
One of Friday the 13th or Halloween or something. I'm guessing.
Actually, no,
Oh,
but
what?
it's fine. I mean, I really do
Bedtime
like those.
stories.
Yeah, no.
Where the wild things are.
I really like this movie called Super 8. And then Godzilla Minus One was really
Godzilla
good.
Minus One is peak cinema.
Yeah.
That is like a top 5 movie I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's in my top 4 for sure. So, yeah. I'm not all horror movies.
Yeah, most horror movies.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen a lot of horror movies because, like, growing up, my family's not into horror, so I kind of got myself into it. So there's still a lot that I have. And I have this weird thing about needing to watch or get into things the first time at like the right time, and then the right time never comes. So I just like keep putting things off. Yeah, but I recently watched the movie Us.
I haven't
It's a
seen
Jordan.
Us, but I've seen You, the show.
That is
I haven't
actually
seen
a
that.
thing.
It's on my list.
Josh, do you want to, so you feel included, do you also want to share your favorite movies? Since you're torn between two, or do you want to get us back on track? We have about 10 minutes.
I kind of want to get us back on track, but I can
My bad.
share after. Basically, all Clint has to do is make another attack roll to get rid of the rest of the ropes. You at least are able to pull some and loosen them all the way up, so then Clint can roll with advantage.
Oh, nice. There you go, buddy.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm so glad with advantage.
oh, no way.
That's so funny.
That
well,
never-
He's rolling a D4.
Hold on. I messed up slightly.
Yeah, he's rolling a D4.
Oh, I see.
Bad.
I was like, how did you roll that twice?
It was slightly less funny.
Oh, well,
Oh, well, you get another one still, so.
it's gonna be 9. Oh.
Well,
Well, lucky for him, he's got help, so it's enough to hit, and the rest of the ropes get cut away. And so now, Goomba is not bound at all. He still is asleep, but other than that, he's free. So what do you all do now?
Joshua reaches forward and starts dragging him.
oh my god.
What? We gotta
Maybe
get him
just,
out.
like, shake his shoulder, wake him up. Try and wake him up at least.
In the excitement of ropes being sliced loose, I reach forward, kind of grab onto the ropes and like pull them away from his body. As like, you know,
Oh god.
like I just pull them, toss them away so that Mel can wake him up.
Well, I tried dragging him.
So he touches the ropes, is what he's saying.
Yes.
Oh.
I want to see what happens.
So,
Oh no, he's gonna get thrown into a wall!
He's gonna become a wall.
Clint, what have you done?
A science experiment.
Josh, were
We're
you
gonna get
prepared for this?
Thrown into a wall again.
so, Clint, everything in your mind kind of
Oh.
goes blank for a second,
Oh.
Okay.
and you don't let go of the ropes after you pick them up.
Okay.
Great.
So the ropes just kind of render him empty brained.
The ropes stay in his hands, and just one word just echoes in his head, and that word is bind.
At least it's not Rico.
Rico.
My favorite part about that bit is whenever Paul makes Joe like look around sporadically. That part sends me no matter what. It is so funny. Just Rico? Huh? Like, I don't know why, but that part in particular gets me every single time without fail.
It is
Just,
really
like,
funny.
So dumbfounded and gobsmacked. He's like, huh?
What?
It's really good.
I don't even know why I'm doing it this time. You didn't actually say it.
Yeah, I don't know why
but
either.
it's still funny.
So seeing how Clint has kind of gone still, and do his eyes glaze over at all? Because that's what I would picture.
I guess
Or
so,
his-
to like make sure it fits the image that we're all thinking of.
or
yeah,
his expression kind of goes slack. He just
Yeah.
kinda like,
yeah.
"Ugh."
Eyes glaze over, expression goes slack, and yeah.
So I realize he's holding the rope, and I kind of like wave my hand in front of his face, And I try and bring him back. Like, Clint, drop the rope.
Mage handed out of his hands.
Well, I was gonna see if he would react to me first, and then if not, I was gonna do it.
Okay.
Does he react? Yeah.
Well-
Also, did Joe Paladin die?
Here's the thing.
Yes.
Clint, how do you interpret the only thought in your head being bind and you're holding the rope?
Do not.
He starts feeling a little. Actually, never mind.
You hush your mouth. That's not where I was going with that.
Oh, okay.
How do you know where? I didn't say anything.
You were thinking it. I could feel your
So-
brainwaves.
The answer to this question,
Mm.
I'm gonna say, okay. Is there malevolence attached to the word?
Male violence.
I would say that there's not malevolence, but there's like a primal urge to follow this one word. And the idea of friends or enemies has kind of left your mind for the moment.
So
Instinct.
is the rope nudging me at a specific person? Or is it just anything around me?
Anything around you.
So when Mel waves her hand in front of my face, my head slowly, with like kind of like a little cracking sound in my neck, like a little gargoyle.
Ew.
Like my head just slowly turns, and I just lock onto Ashua.
Oh my gosh, no one can pronounce my
Ashwa.
name right!
It's Ashwa.
I literally can't say Ashwa correctly.
You just
Oh my
did!
God, yeah, no, he didn't. There was the in there.
I pronounce it with an extra syllable. It's
Man,
annoying.
I had a one-off where the DM couldn't pronounce my name, and that was really simple. And you guys can't pronounce it either. Just your fucking ping.
Ashwa.
Thank you. Now give the others
Anyway.
speaking techniques.
I can't do that, unfortunately.
I am going to
I don't like how slowly he's thinking about this.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
for a roll.
Oh,
I'm going to lunge towards Mel with the rope.
Why?
Well,
Violence constantly with you. First you shove me into a pit where I don't even know where I'm going. Now you're trying to. I don't like it. Can I dodge him? Do I have a? Can I? Do I get a reaction, or am I screwed?
Let's see. So
I'm screwed, aren't I?
I would say
Help.
Clint makes a. Let's keep this nice and easy. Clint makes a strength check. Mel, you're gonna make a dex check to avoid what he's trying to do to you.
oh God. We all know how she's been rolling.
Is it? Yeah, this is gonna. Is it a
Well,
check
me-
or a saving throw? With, I already forgot.
For
you said
both of
dex.
you, for both of you, it's gonna be checks.
No.
I
Okay.
mean, I rolled a 7, so you've got a really good chance at this.
Have you seen my rolls this run?
Just
Oh.
Oh my God, they're even.
DM.
no.
DM help. Are we just like locked in? Like I'm like trying to not, and he can my party members help? Help.
Yeah, so you guys, it would be at least at a point of a stalemate. He can at least like get the rope, like to be like he can get in position to try to do something, but that's about it.
Could Joe just breathe fire on the rope and burn it off?
Yes, you're also gonna burn Clint.
Clint has
But be-
survived my fire.
be my
You
guest.
you absolutely could do that.
I haven't been as fortunate to survive your fire, but yeah, sure, burn us.
You're still here and talking, aren't you?
Not without the trauma.
Fair enough. Good point.
Go
Is that
ahead,
what you would like to
try
try to do?
it.
Yes.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Let's see. I don't even think that doesn't even take an attack roll. It's just straight up damage, isn't it?
Great.
I forget exactly.
My breath weapon. I don't know if I roll an attack for it or not. The damage is 2d6. 30-foot range. Oh, it's a save throw on them. 13 dex.
Ah, okay.
Oh, good.
So
That'll
Clint, go ahead and make
Jeez.
that, and then I gotta double check.
Unless
my...
Clint doesn't want to save. But, like, we're not really trying to damage Clint, so Clint could save.
Is it
and the
just
fire
on
would still
Clint?
hit Clint.
Or does it hit both of us?
It's a cone. I would say I'm close enough where no, and this time I'm not. I'm like deliberately using it for once, so I'm
No,
just
yeah.
standing next to Clint.
It depends on how close we're actually standing, because we appear to be in separate squares, but if I'm able to get into position to actually tie her, we should both be occupying the same square.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
Technically.
I mean, I can stand where it hits both of you.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well,
I,
is
Sesame.
Is it a saving throw?
It's a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
great. Oh wait, dex saving throw. Thank goodness. Mine's a little bit
And
higher.
he had to make a 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
I'm
made
gonna
a
roll. and
Oh,
let's see.
look at that!
Nice roll.
I'm safe.
Oh, sweet.
I'm
The
safe.
rope fails.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, so the rope fails and them two make it. Okay.
I'm alive.
So I'm gonna roll 2d6.
The
Clint
rope
and
fails. I just got
Ashwa
that.
will take half. Grant will
Okay.
take
I'm
full.
still taking damage.
Yes.
Hey, no, but she
No,
passed
I
the save. We
passed.
were both-
Yeah, you still take half damage with a pass save.
I hate this.
It's fire. You don't just dodge it.
Yeah, but I'm always being burned by you. Go ahead, give me the damage. It's
It
gonna be
was
max
deliberate.
damage.
You asked for it.
All right, go and roll the damage.
You said you couldn't handle this heat. Psst.
Roll the damage, Kronk.
I'm very scared.
Right,
Sorry.
that was incorrect. That was incorrect. Don't
Oh,
ignore
okay.
that
I
one.
was like,
Okay.
It's supposed to be 2d6.
it was like D12.
Oh wait, 14.
It's gonna be
is-
6 and 6.
That was in. That was an
Calling
accident.
it 6 and 6 or 6 and 5.
4 and 6.
So
You take
wait,
five.
hello,
You take five.
Trippa, help! So I take 5.
But the point is, does the fire burn the rope off?
The
Yeah,
fire burns most of the rope.
Oh, we gotta do it again.
My
But
gosh!
you can see that the enchantment is still having a hold. My last
Oh.
question is, Zarya, do you do anything?
Help me from not being burned.
I think I'm just kind of looking on in disbelief at this point. Like, how do you stop Joe from breathing fire? Like, what am I supposed to? Like, I am dumbfounded.
That's fair.
Just-
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah. So the
I'm-
rest of the rope is kind of like smoldering a little bit.
I am so lonely.
And as you see, obviously, the friend is finally caught up.
About time, Troomba.
yeah.
What he does is he casts a fun spell
Great.
Okay.
called Break Enchantment.
Oh, that might have been easier, huh?
I was about to like turn on Joe and go like full Vader mode on him.
Oh my god.
So him
So it's
casting
like-
that, Clint, you obviously the rest of the rope kind of like smolders away. Essentially, it was burning up, but it's now all gone. Burns up into ashes. Your mind and personhood come slamming back down to where it was before. You're aware of what you did, and you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, and Goomba on the floor also wakes up.
I would like an apology from at least 2 of the men in this room.
Well, oh, okay. I was gonna say there's only
My
2
breath
men in this room.
worked. Joe, not seeing that a spell is cast behind him, it burned the rope straight off. You're welcome.
I
give him a stink
stagger
eye.
away from Ashua. Like,
Oh my gosh.
you would have been occupying the same square, so I'm gonna say the fire sort of propels me this way.
Did you fall in the? Oh, I see. Okay.
No, I'm not going that
Oh,
way.
I
I
see
sort
what
of
you
like
mean. I see what you.
like I'm overcome with shock and horror, and so I just kind of like stagger into the wall. Yeah, we're just gonna leave me right there.
Oh no, he's in the wall again.
Well, that's a perfect thing to have happen.
And now we end. He's in the wall yet again.
Yeah, because we're at 9:03. I know one of us has to like
Skedaddle.
have a sharp cutoff at 9.
Skedaddle.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
No, it's not your fault. You're fine. No
But that is where we will end for today.
Yay!
Awesome.
Did we level up? No, I'm kidding.
Good session, everyone.
Probably not.
I actually haven't.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it.
That's funny.
I'm
Well,
also pretty sure you guys haven't gotten experience for like the past 2 sessions.
great. Well, I don't get
Yeah, we
experience
haven't
from
done
surviving
much.
a burn and then it being potentially almost tied up.
Let me look, because I didn't give you guys experience for like the other session or two that we had. Paul, you're good if you have to like hop off.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
I'll just
will
update the
catch you all.
XP pinned amount in the
Yeah.
chat.
Awesome.
Thanks
Sounds
for
good.
playing, Paul.
Thank
Yes,
you all.
thank
Have a
you.
great night.
Have a good night.
night.
Tell the wife we say hey.
Will do.
Yes.
Bye.
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 Hey.
And with that.
All right, so here's my plan to kill Joe Pound. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa! Oh
I'm kidding.
dear.
Okay.
Oh,
so
goodness.
You guys, let me see, because you guys are at 8,700 now.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the last time you all got experience was like before the trials you guys did for the egg and stuff.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
So I'm gonna say, and I might retcon this later. I might increase it even more, but we're gonna say that you all are at 11,000 experience now.
11,000.
I'm gonna double check the last couple of odds
11,000.
just to make sure I didn't.
That would be quite a
attribute
big
it.
jump.
And that it's taking into account not giving you guys experience for like 2 or 3 sessions.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Oh, I'm sorry, Aurora. I booped your face.
700
So
bucks.
I updated the pinned experience message. And I put the date on it. That way I remember it.
Awesome.
So
All right.
yeah.
Cool. We're only
That's it.
3K away from level 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you, Bree, and thank you anybody else who may have popped in chat. Appreciate you guys. And as always, thank you to our DM, just Joshua117, who has his own
Yes.
channel. You guys can feel free to check him out. He's been streaming a lot of mornings recently, so if you're a morning person,
Yeah.
check him out. And then,
Or if you live on the other side of the world, convenient for you.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Ramona.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that. I was just
Oh,
like,
I thought you were
other
saying
side
that
of
on
the world.
purpose.
No.
Yeah, but and then of course my fellow party members, thank you, Flint, Allie, and rest in peace, Paul.
Yeet.
Here.
It was nice knowing you, Paul.
I mean, he's fine. He's fine. Maybe, hopefully. Yeah. probably fine.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But even Bree's like, yeah, R.I.P. Paul. But no,
Oh man.
I had fun. This was good. Sorry, I was a little
Yeah.
loopy at the beginning. I apparently was very hungry and needed to wake up, but I'm wide awake
Yeah,
now.
that's fine.
So.
Thank you.
I'm wide awake.
And with that, the
Yeah.
story is over now. Good night. Wow!
Good night. Okay, what a way to end.